Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. You guys should know Celril by now, the Altmer noble, on his quest to gather all the relics all over the place. Yes, indeed. It's not that big a deal, really. We killed Alduin, we killed Miraak, and
let's get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Out of what? The Aurora Borealis? At this time of year, at this time of day? Localized entirely in the island of Solstheim? Alright, let's go have a chit-chat with the person we need to have a chit-chat with. Oh, there's an Imperial tent here. Kind of cool. Hello.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon.
But you sent me a message.
Nordic by the looks of it.
Yes. What's up?
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes, well, the mercenaries did their jobs. Worth every centum. Of course, they might disagree. The dead ones, anyway. Gods, what a disaster. I feel like we've done this before.
Yep.
But that just means we're getting good at it. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these Enwas from running off.
Enwas, yes. All right, let's go delve into the dungeon.
Avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Yes, yes, indeed. We're diving down. Hello, sir.
It's Rollis's problem now.
Well, you mean mine. My problem now. Yes, let's delve this dungeon again.
They have these things here too.
Well, that's fantastic, yes. I hear the Draugr, and Serana teleports in front of me as per the usual. I definitely hear that. Oh, wow. Look at that expression. Holy crap. Yes. Let's go. Here come the Draugr. Oh, turn undead's working. It got scurred.
Stand still. Always good to come out on the winning side.
Serana raised one of them already. I can hear it. Got some grave tar. Very good. Yep, she revived a white. Well, this is a dungeon, meaning we have to kill all of the whites. And the immortal berserkers. And other things. Exploitable clips. Not even once. Alright, let's get going.
Tough day for you.
Take care of them. So, what's next? Please say something other than fighting.
Wait, Serana let the white die, and then she replaced it with a miner that has absolutely no skills whatsoever and has no combat AI package because it started dead. Good work, Serana. Good work. I'll just take that Akaviri Royal Seal, which belongs in a museum. And, yeah, so we got another museum item. Very nice. I think we need to start extracting these corpses there from these Yes, very good. Yeah, she channels Drain Life forever until you move her or tell her to do something else. Look at this guy and his superior armor choices. Top quality #1. Yes. It's a Serana bug. I can hear the word wall right here. Yeah, I'm just slightly out of its range. Meaning we have to come back one more time when it's actually finished. Hello, there's another white. Gotta kill it. No, thank you. It's interesting. You can get several cuts in with a fast weapon before they can even swing once, and then you can just step out of the way, in theory. Doesn't always work, but it does actually promote the use of a fast weapon with the Elemental Fury Shout, which I didn't use that time, mind you, but hey, whatever. There's another dead miner. Very good. Blood, heart, flesh, septums. I hear more of them. The Drugger are here. You know what? This is a mine, an excavation. I should get out the pickaxe, Lucas pickaxe, yes. And once we get out Lucas pickaxe, then we need to use something like Elemental Fury, I guess. And let's give it a try. I don't hear any Draugr right now. Yeah, this is the corpse that I needed to loot the last time and didn't. Oh, oh, oh. There it is. Oh, that Draugr Reaper's something else. Nope. No, you don't. Good work, Rumarn. Ah. I got hit pretty hard. Drink a potion. Switch to our combat gear. And more blood. Okay. We're gonna clunk it. There you go. It's a burning.
And they're dead.
And they're dead. Yes. Good work, Sir Honor. That's what she does. She drains all things forever. Ooh, my neck is super itchy. That's a Wabajax? Yes, that's a Wabajax. It's a Wabajack axe called a Wabajax. Very good. Yes. Mm-hmm. See the way the guy ran away? That's what happens when you resurrect a corpse and it has no AI package. It goes, ah! And runs away. Oh, albino spiders. Let's take a moment.
That's what I call good teamwork.
Of course, good teamwork. Yes, but instead of just good teamwork, let's do this. Good. I just want the spider pods. See, Serana pissed off Rumar in there by putting an ice spike in his shoulder, so he slashed at her. Oh, glorious. Let me see here. I'm just making a screenshot of that for reasons. It's pretty special. Yes. These are some really weird screenshots, I gotta say. But that's just how things work in Skyrim. Wow. Okay, we're gonna disable Serana. Yes. Then we can enable her again. Now she's fine. There's an enemy downstairs I need to kill. The runner just announced him by saying, "Who's there?" Alright. Done and done. Done and doneer, you could say. Alright. I accidentally picked up an ancient Nordic something, which I don't want. The bow, yes. Hello!
Where'd you come from?
Another white. Serana's raising all these miners. They're useless, though. Wait, what? There. Wait, that's supposed to open the section. See, Serana just burst through the wall regardless. Yes. Alright. Let's break it. Good. That miner was useless. I wouldn't have helped anyway. Get our clunker ready. Those linen wraps for a reason. That opened up another section. Hello, Gauntlets of Warding. Wards are 25% less effective, but absorb 50% of the magicka. Wow. That's really cool. Great poison darts you got there. They even hit Ramarin. Yeah. Incredible. Just incredible. So, let's figure... Yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. Not really, huh? Ah, well. Skip it. We got 9 perk... Oh, hello. That's a good use of rocks. Just smash my enemies. Oh, a Doken. Very good. Mm-hmm. List of keybinds? What do you mean? You can bind them yourself in the menu. I just use standard FPS controls. Alright. I hear more Draugr. I have no idea what Serana's up to.
So, what's the plan?
She's just kicking a rock constantly and complaining that her toe's getting stubbed.
Yes?
On.
My invisible magic sword is yours.
Yes.
You know what they say, timing is all about something or other.
Oh, hello.
Where'd you come
That is a level 80 Draugr champion. Let's back up. We have our minions for this kind of thing. Oh, good. The holy mace is doing its job. Burned that thing quite a way. Damn it, Serana. You got in my way. And we immediately got more Draugr. Okay. Change of plans. Change of plans. We are going to use our Fire Breath Shout. There we go. Good. Serana's trying to raise his Scourge, which is actually fine. I don't mind it.
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Good. So we've technically cleared out the Draugr. I'm pretty sure there's at least one more. Plus, I want to be able to grab all the other things there. Am I looking forward to, which one was that again? Because I'm, obviously, Tamriel Rebuilt and Project Tamriel are awesome. By the way, anyone who wants to play Skyrim Home of the Nords on, in Morrowind, they just had a major release. Sky Oblivion, Skywind. I constantly talk about the project, and I forward people over to Kyle's channel, Kyle being the lead developer. So, you know, looking forward to, yes. Anticipating or hyping, no. It'll come out when it comes out. I have plenty of things to occupy my time in the meantime. But as I was saying, For Morrowind, Skyrim Home of the Nords just came out with a huge update. So there's just a massive amount of content to do now. I highly recommend people check it out. Skyrim Home of the Nords for Morrowind. Let me see here. To answer your question, maybe later this year, maybe next year. I don't really, I'm not exactly anticipating large Fallout mods or anything at this present time. People talk about their releases, I'm like, okay. Fallout is fun. Like, it's a fun sandbox game for me. But, I'm not a gigantic fan of it. I like the merchandise of Fallout. Like, you know, Vault Duck and the lunchbox and the bobbleheads. I like that shit more than I actually like Fallout itself. So keep that in mind. So, you know, when I get around to Fallout again, that Frontier mod is compatible with Tale of Two Wastelands, meaning it can go into my next loadout. Alright, let's go upstairs. But no, I don't see a reason to reinstall Fallout at this point in time. Just to do a playthrough of a mod I have not been hyping. I've not been anticipating very much. I'm not saying that they didn't do quality work. All signs point to that they did quality work. I'm just saying I don't really care that much right now. And that's more me, less the project. Okay, we looped around back to the center area. That's great. Very happy I did that. Let's go check out a couple other minor areas on our way through. But yeah, people constantly hype up Fallout stuff when, you know, I'm not, like, I played a lot of Fallout 3 and a lot of Fallout New Vegas and a lot of Fallout 4. It's just played past tense. I'm not really, I don't really care, I guess, at the moment, about more Fallout. It's just, it's something that I'll play when I feel like I don't have anything else I want to play. I was going to do a Horizon Survival playthrough for Fallout 4, installed it and everything, and just never got around to it. But that's because this current playthrough here is 479 hours, and I'm more committed to this playthrough than I am anything that's coming up right now.
Who's there?
Let's just say.
Where'd you come from?
When you talk about Sky Oblivion is something I look forward to, you know, in a few years. People say, well, it's coming up later this year. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I have no way of saying. I just know that when it does eventually come out, I will have something to enjoy. In the meantime, I'm absolutely fine forwarding people over to the project leads when they want to know more about it. You know, like Kyle and such. Like, when they're streaming, I'm like, yeah, I'll host them, because it's nice that, you know, you can get the information straight from the horse's mouth, as it were, as opposed to having the unenthusiastic me simply shrug and go, yeah, oh, this is a Stalrim sword, nice. That belongs in a museum. I was gonna say, though, I've learned over the years to not really hype up mods so much. I'm going to enjoy them when they come out. I do like having discussions about it's called Tamriel Rebuilt and Project Tamriel, because those are active releases. By that, I mean you can play about 80 hours worth of content in Tamriel Rebuilt and about 20 hours worth of content in Project Tamriel. It's released and playable right now. So that's why I talk about it. Because, you know, Morrowind is a proven game that I really enjoy. Whereas, ooh, look at that little gym I can't get to right now. Anyway, whereas Fallout is something that I tend to play as more of a, oh, I'm not actively playing any fantasy games. I might as well play a different kind of open world game. Now, admittedly for me, Fallout is just as exchangeable with a game like Saints Row, for example. Don't get me wrong, Fallout New Vegas was fun the first 2 or 3 times. But, you know, I wouldn't play unmodded New Vegas anymore because, quite frankly, the time for that is past for me. I definitely recommend people new to the game. Oh, cool, what's this, an Ebony Glaive? People new to the game play it unmodded, or should I say only with the Yus patch in order to fix, you know, some of the major issues, but, was it Yus? I forget what the name of the patch was at this point. Point is that there are patches for Fallout, which I recommend to people. You know, that fix bugs and such, anti-crash patches, anti-stutter patches, so on. I recommend those things. I really do. But, other than that, you should play New Vegas mostly unmodded the first time. And then, yeah, future iterations, you know, when you play the game again, next time after that, I recommend mods. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, there are a lot of people who, go like, it's a Bethesda game! Like, no. No, it isn't. New Vegas isn't, at least. But most of the time, I prefer playing an open world, you know, open world sandbox games, and that's why I tend to fall into Fallouts, geez. You know, like Fallout 4, I played over 400 hours of. Why? Because it's an open world sandbox game with, you know, a lot of, yeah, you said neither are Fallout 1 and 2, but Fallout 1 and 2 also have a combat system I don't enjoy. And I only played it originally when it was new because, number one, we didn't have that many other games to choose from. And number two, the story was worth it. And when you play through a game that you don't really like because of the story, well, that's just Command and Conquer all over again, isn't it? From God to Cain to Seth, I am his right hand. All right. Let me see here. I'm talking about the original Command and Conquer. Tiberian Sun is absolutely worth playing. But that's because Tiberian Sun it takes Command and Conquer and elevates it. Yes. But, yeah. My point is that when people talk about Fallouts 1 and 2, I didn't like the combat. So, when people go, you're gonna replay it? No, I think I'll just watch the story on YouTube. Because, you said you wish Bethesda had the decency to rip off Fallout New Vegas. That's just it, though. They learned nothing from New Vegas. Yeah. That was really, I never said that Tiberian Sun was perfect. I said that it elevated the rudimentary base game. That's all. All right. Let me see here. Yeah, Daggerfall is an amazing open world sandbox fantasy life simulator that they haven't really done. They really haven't done there. in a long, long time. I'm thinking like No Man's Sky is the closest thing to Daggerfall that I can look at these days. But here we go. And it's a completely different genre, so, you know, if I have to choose between the two, I'm going to choose Daggerfall. Alright.
I knew I heard something.
She knows she heard something. Oh, okay. I was mining Hearthstone. I had no desire to get involved in that Ash Hopper fight. They can do whatever they want with that. Yeah, I don't mind. I suppose we'll go over there if it's still alive.
What have you got?
Yeah, they're shooting at it. That's the Ash Hopper.
Win another battle, live another day. Well, live to fight another battle, I presume. It's a vicious cycle.
He just runs up there. Yes. Here we go. Oh, Morrowind, most of Morrowind's dungeons are actually really pathetic. If you want to talk about dungeons, I mean, Daggerfall's dungeons are more reminiscent of first-person dungeon crawlers like Wizardry, for example. Games like that. And, you know, we expect it to be huge and nonsensical and labyrinthian when we want a dungeon crawler. That's what Daggerfall was. Daggerfall was more a dungeon crawler than an open-world sandbox. Even though it was still an open-world sandbox, there wasn't much to do in that open world. However, mods have changed that quite a bit for Daggerfall Unity. And,
Well,
yep. Hey! All the Draugr are dead, sir.
good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least. I think we're almost to the bottom of the barrel, but it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners.
Mhm.
We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely.
How much?
5,000.
Give me a second. Yeah, that's fine. Soroner, I gave you the money, so... Wait,
Done. But it would be better than this.
better than what? The Aurora Borealis above your head? Septums, yes. I have 88,000 septums on me. I will gladly give you 5,000. Get it done.
Ah, I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, we've got quite the reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation. Have you got the money?
Yes, you do. Yes, I do. Here you go.
Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
Yes. Good, good. More experienced muscle to fight those level 80 Draugr overlords that are in this dungeon. Jeez. I mean, the tent's looking better, though. So that's a thing. Imperial surplus. I was going to say Imperial Legion surplus, yes. This tent right here, you can see the Imperial symbol there. They literally just bought this from the East Empire Company. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Bought it? It's made out of sticks. Yes, yes it is. Yeah, it's got an Imperial symbol there for some reason.
Things here too? Well, that's fantastic.
Yes. We need to go see Neloth. Tell him that we need another black book. See if he'll direct us there. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But if Neloth can direct us, level 5 mercenary versus level 80 Draugr champion. Yes, exactly. It reminds me of that meme with the, you know, level 60 boss. You know, it started out as level 1 thug. And then it just showed the person leveling up. Well, the meme was really funny because they had PewDiePie, who was leveling up to the point where he became a level 90 boss, right? And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you know, PewDiePie was in his car in front of the in front of the screen. So they introduced a level 9,999 corporate executive, and the corporate executive said, "I actually don't want to see my my car in your
Don't remember how to fight.
I don't want to see my car in your at your video." So it literally goes level 99999 corporate CEO, and then he applies DMCA on PewDiePie. PewDiePie changes from a level 99, sorry, a level 90 boss to a to just the YouTube symbol of, you know, like video not available, and then the CEO says, "Yeah, this is how Mafia works." Exactly. And just drives away in the car that PewDiePie had. I'm not saying PewDiePie didn't deserve it, if you actually follow some of the things he said and done. But God, is that meme funny. The memery is hilarious. And it is how Mafia works.
Who's there?
Okay. Damn. Yeah, that ash spawn's dead. The moment he hits the ground, he'll... Yeah. Watch, he's just gonna die. See? Ta-da! Okay. Got some clams and other things. At the very least, the man's reached a point where he doesn't feel the need to constantly push edgy content in order to make a living. Now he just pushes whatever content he wants, be it edgy or not, without feeling of obligation to continually ramp it up. So that's a thing. Yes. So now when he says something politically incorrect and or edgy, you know that it's him doing it for himself because that's how he actually feels, as opposed to before, where it used to just be because he wanted to keep his channel growing and keep YouTube happy. Not saying someone isn't responsible for what they're doing, but it's nice to know that if they're doing it for the right reasons. How can you do the wrong thing for the right reasons? I'm not going to get into that today. I'm just going to say that, you know, if you're going to be terrible, you might as well be authentically terrible, as opposed to terrible because you feel beholden to the growth of a company. All right. Extract blood, heart, flesh. Oh, yeah, the writ of execution still. The Morag Tong really want to kill me. They don't seem to be able to, but they really want to try. Let's remove these ice spikes. Well, Fez, you're going to have to go look that up yourself. And you're going to have to establish a timeline as to you know, when and how that has happened. I'm not here to lay out the timeline of the PewDiePie for you. But, yes. Celril's been terrible for the right reasons. What are you talking about? Celril has been terrible to put... for his own benefit, he wants the museum to be incredible. That's it. He wants the museum to be for his own benefit. It has been about personal gain with Celril from the very beginning. No, Celril has always been terrible from the onset. It's just we're less racist against Nords now because we're kind of stuck with them. Yes. 2 tiaras. Actually, let's look at Serana's equipment. So Serana is wearing Daedric armor, Daedric boots. She has a Daedric club. She has Daedric gauntlets. She has a little neck band here. Let's see. She has a crown on the top of her head. She has a bracelet. She has a diadem, which the color isn't really coming through, sadly. She does not need that Staff of Thunderbolts. Take it back. And that's fine. Then some hoop earrings. Yes. Do anything to make the museum look pretty. Well, you have to understand that Celril is like the World Eater, Alduin, right? He is, he's consuming all of Tamriel's resources with the single-minded ambition of putting it all in the museum. Or creating things that go in the museum. Or selling things to increase his personal wealth. It's all, like, everything of value gets consumed.
I'm not gonna die like this.
There is no ethical consumption under Celril. Alright, let's get going. So, we are going to pick all this stuff up here. Very good. All the Nirnroot. All the plants. Yes. Mm-hmm. Harvest there. Elder Scrolls 6 will be about the raiding of the museum. I'm sure the museum will have already, been used to create a new empire. I have enough magical relics to topple empires. Yes. Mm-hmm. Now then. Yes, game started with a horrific economy. Now it's broken for another reason. Correct. Just grabbing the moss here. The Emperor moss is pretty nice. Excuse me. How many bolts did I just get hit by? Oh, look at me. I'm waving my hands. I'm drinking blood. Waving my hands. Okay. Oh, jeez. That didn't work out quite how I wanted it. That's fine.
That takes care of that.
Good. Once the Dragonborn dies, the gods will kill themselves. Oh, well, yes. It's a bit absurd if you think about it, because, How many dragon souls have been devoured by this guy? How many relics are in his possession? He's a vampire. So, it is a bit ridiculous. Impromptu vampire, bad impression. Yes. Oh, goodness. Yes. We're putting stuff away now. About keystones and other things. They talk about the harrowing of Hersing's hunting grounds. And I would dare say the harrowing of, what do you call it? The museum. No, I imagine that at some point there'll be some sort of great war. At that time, everyone involved will receive a fancy, let's just say a fancy relic from the museum, and they will, you know, obviously it'll break the world. Dragon break. Having all these relics gathered in one spot. Actually quite disturbing. Use all the different Daedric relics simultaneously. Just one of them can warp reality, for God's sakes. Imagine what they'd all do in one spot. That's why Arian is keeping them suspended in their own pocket realms. Yes. You're talking about the 5th era? Where, Numidium goes, after 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to Ancestro-scythe the Altmer from existence. The, yeah, Kirkbride's, later stuff is kind of garbage. Thank God it isn't canon. Hello!
Do you need all your toes? I could really use a fresh toe for... never mind. You aren't moldy enough.
Found any other black books?
Yes, Hameus Mora is devious. But then, so am I. Now, it's only a rumor of a whisper of a conjecture, but I think this is the place. Now hurry. That book might contain the final secrets of Xerxes, for all we know.
Alright. Let's see. I examined the Briarheart Warrior, by the way.
Oh, have you? Well, let me just extract those memories, and I'll see if you found anything useful.
Yes.
I promise that any unrelated memories I run across will be kept in the strictest of confidences.
Right.
Here, you deserve a bit of a reward for your efforts. That was a lengthy trip for you, I'm sure. There are too many coincidences. There must be someone behind all of my recent troubles. It's good to have everyone not running off to that damn sacred stone every night. I suppose I have you to thank for that. That's that, then.
Okay.
Your enchanting has improved despite your best efforts.
Thank you, Master. It's all because of your brilliant teaching.
Don't think your false flattery will work on me, Talvis. You're still going to give me that skin sample.
Bye.
Yes, Master.
We're leaving. Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog isn't canon to the Elder Scrolls, I'm afraid. Oh wait. Is he? Yes. Let me pull this up, shall we? Double check it. Ah, yes, I found it. Yep, I found it, everyone. Yep, Sonic the Hedgehog. Here we go.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. you should run now.
All right, we found the location of a new black book. Apparently it's in here, and we just never found it. Let's go. Well, I guess we never went in there. We just went by it a couple times. So let's head up north to the Skull Village and then work our way across. Sounds good to me. Yes. Grab a couple mosses there. Yep, Solstheim being Solstheim. Soul-stymied, yes. Very soul-stymied. Few other things, Skythcraw. What else around here? Just... bandit fort, of course. I forgot that that whole place became a bandit fort. Ooh, yeah. Oh, never mind. Everything's still dead. Hey, Ratty. Good thing I don't have to worry about getting diseased. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wow. The wolf ceases to go after regular prey and tries to go after me. How ridiculous is that? See? It's all very stupid. Now. That should handle it. Just need to keep going. Yes. Lots of people, rats on Solstheim became skeevers, yes. That is exactly what happened. Skyrim turned all the rats into skeevers into the future. And that's why when we look at certain games like ESO, there are skeevers all over Tamriel now. I just gotta wonder if we'll end up with skeevers in Cyrodiil and beyond Skyrim. Alright. Let's keep going. I guess we went... Yeah, we went past the Skull Village, so we should loop up this way. Yep. Yes, Fallout 76 is just future Tamriel, don't you know? Now then, there'll be a lore book explaining how they were a foreign species that pushed rats out and replaced them. Yes, pushed normal rats to extinction. Well, that's about right. The skeever break? Oh no. Everything's gotta be realistic and gritty. Now, if you try to embrace the high fantasy elements, you'll get Game of Thrones fans reeing at... Well, I guess there are no more Game of Thrones fans who aren't fans of the books these days because of what they did. It's funny, because there are a lot of series that knowing the ending of those series doesn't ruin them, right? And you can rewatch shows again and again. And it doesn't really matter whether you know the ending or not. Whereas the ending of Game of Thrones completely ruins everything that, you know, led up to that. It's kind of funny. I'm talking about the television show, not the actual Song of Ice and Fire. Keep in mind, I'm not a fan of the books either. My wife keeps reading them, but I have, I've stopped. Yep. What's this? Is this the cave? This is the cave. We must dive in here and find the black book. Yes. What about the books I don't like? Well, this is a new dungeon I haven't been into, right? Well, I realized, like, it was already kind of gritty to begin with, right? And, you know, just a little bit too much for my taste, but I was, you know, it was a good enough story up until they killed Ned Stark. And then I instantly knew that this wasn't something I was going to like. But I pushed through it anyway to the next book, and that just confirmed that that is not what I was going to like. And by the time we deal with Red Wedding, you know, people telling me about it, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't have liked that. Congratulations on continually reaffirming that I wouldn't have liked this. It's kind of like, it's kind of like Star Trek Discovery, where, you know, I watch the first 2 episodes, get the notion that I'm not going to like this, and then, you know, I stop watching, and then everyone tells me things about it. It's like, it gets better because this and this happens. I'm like, but I don't like this and this. So in other words, I wouldn't have liked that, therefore reaffirming my initial decision not to take in the material. Similar to that, really, is pretty much, I don't like George R.R. Martin's work. It's really that simple. I am not a fan, and I gave it a try. It's like the Witcher books. I gave them a try, but I don't like them very much. I don't particularly care for the world or the characters. So what does that leave us? Well, some interesting facts about monster mythology, I suppose. All right, let's focus on this. We got Reeklings to kill. Yes. Yeah, I've frequently talked about medieval fantasy that I like, but keep in mind they tend to be closer to the high fantasy, less gritty realism. Ugh. My goodness.
Where'd you come from?
But yeah, my wife still reads the Game of Thrones books, so I still get a an update of what happened. So she hasn't quit them, as it were. Yes. How much of it is plagiarized the Witcher books? Well, yes. This is correct. That Witcher is high fantasy. Kind of. Witcher is interesting. It's more interesting than it is readable. As in, I like to learn more things about The Witcher, but I don't actually like the actual stories that are presented to me in The Witcher. That's the best way to put it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I need to focus on this. I've got... Wait, drum in bucket? Wow. That practically describes my life. Right there. Soul gem there. Very good. Let's focus on this, shall we? Wheel of Time? Yes. Though I haven't read it in a long time. Hey. Oh, here we go. We got that Reekling suspended in the air. He's probably gonna die, just... Yeah. He died. Very good. You know what was also good? Hold on. Oh, Kingdoms of Thorn and Bone were good. Let me see. Mistborn was good. Let me see. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it was Brian Sanderson. I like a lot of his stuff. Not all of it. Let me see. I like. Now this is kind of really funny, actually. I like everything that what's it called? Gregory Keyes has made, except for his Elder Scrolls novels. I think his Elder Scrolls novels are the worst work he did. Let me see here. I think it was. Yeah. I like about. There's a good number of R.A. Salvatore books I like. Not all of them, but a good number of them. That said, you don't need to read everything he's written in order to understand the... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Gold Lotus earrings there. I'm gonna say... But yeah, I'm struggling to come up with names that I can remember off the top of my head that also that I can also recommend to other people without huge asterisks. That's the problem with, like, when some people talk about the Wheel of Time, it's like, yeah, if you have the time to read that series. Yes. Ooh. Mm-hmm. The Kingdoms of Thorn and Bone. Mojo. That's what I would point you toward. Yeah, Dragonlance is a problem unto itself. There are multiple interpretations. Of Dragonlance, and they are not all equal. That's Serana's Reekling.
Who's there?
No, that was just a Reekling Serana didn't see. That's funny.
Who's there?
I notice Rumarn isn't here right now.
That'll teach you.
But Serana clunked him with her Daedric Mace pretty well, so don't question it too much. I don't know why I'm beating up on Ewoks in this cave, but I am. Okay, let's see here. You said Amazon is making Wheel of Time, so... Oh, ambitious Pixel, don't start the whole, well, if you want to save time, you should just watch the adaptation. Don't be that person, because, with the vast majority of of franchises, the adaptation is significantly worse. I'm not saying it isn't always worse. Keep in mind that we had a... Where are you going?
Wow, that's some really heavy armor you got there. If it was any...
Yeah, follow
it would
me.
be wearing you.
Why is Rumarn... Yeah. Rumarn is leaving the cave for some reason. Hold on.
Remember, when in doubt, aim for the crow. Alright, I'll stand guard until you get back.
Yeah, he's going somewhere. He's not waiting for me. This is kind of funny.
My invisible magic sword is yours.
Okay.
Okay. What do you need? Okay. Sure, why not?
No,
Sure,
he's
why?
decided he's headed with the caves.
We heading out? Let me
see here.
conjure up the energy. Right behind you.
Legend of the Seeker. No. Okay, so the thing about the Sword of Truth. Sword of Truth is actually pretty good, by the way. It is a bit pulpy romance. It is absolutely... I don't want to sound incredibly sexist when I say it's something women might enjoy more than men, but on average, it is true. However, Sword of Truth is still pretty damn good. Now, Legend of the Seeker, what ended up happening is a family member of the author of Sword of Truth said he wanted to make a adaptation of the guy's book. Hold on a second. Whoops. Wanted to make an adaptation of Sword of Truth. And what happened was the adaptation was done in a Xena/Hercules style show, which was actually done by the studio, the actual like production group responsible for Hercules and Xena. Okay? It is that's the thing. They planned it out to be like Hercules and Xena. So when people expected, it to be the same tone and everything as the books, they were horribly disappointed. Fans actually, that was Bethesda physics. Yeah, when people got angry about it, and they went on to the official Sword of Truth message boards, the author who had agreed to this, and the author thought it was a great idea and liked what what their family member was producing, took personal offense to everyone insulting the show and banned those people. The fans who were complaining about how terrible the TV show was. So a bunch of fans of the books that were reeing over how it wasn't good was like, the author was like, this is exactly how I want it. Shut up, basically. Yes. Bam.
Done and done.
Yeah. I mean, they took the complaints about the show as basically the same thing as complaints about their own work. They're just like, yeah, you aren't being productive, or you aren't being constructive with your criticism. You're just saying it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. So, yeah. It's funny because yeah, it's just that's what ended up happening with Sword of Truth. I don't think that the original material is bad. I actually really like the novels, the Sword of Truth series. I also like Legend of the Seeker in an ironic, you know, this is terrible Xena Hercules level stuff. Xena and Hercules were never good, despite people thinking they were good, but then they were on television around the same time. Oh, Rumarn's back. They were on TV around the same time as Power Rangers. So the people who typically watched Power Rangers and then went on to watch, you know, Hercules or Xena, it's ingrained in their childhoods, so they can't look at those shows critically. They are terrible shows that I enjoyed watching. And enjoying them doesn't make them any less terrible.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
Okay. Reekling Heart. Ooh, Debella statue. But yeah. Emerald. Yes. Anyway. Where I was going with this is a lot of people think that you know, like, well, it's an the book adaptation of Legend of the Seeker was terrible. Yeah, of course. Sorry, the television adaptation of Sword of Truth, Legend of the Seeker, was terrible, and then other people recommend you know, like, don't worry about reading the book, just go watch the movie. Most book-based movies and shows are awful. However, there was a Japanese novel series. I call them light novels, but really, in reality, that just means novellas aimed at younger audiences. We're talking like 10 to 24-year-olds, you know, children, basically. Anyway, so Goblin Slayer was its name. And Goblin Slayer, its original adaptation was a disjointed, broken mess. It, of course, opens, or the first episode of Goblin Slayer opens with a rape scene, which is, you know, already very classy. But despite that, it's to show you how terrible the goblins are. The Japanese cartoon adaptation, right? So here's what happened, though. The cartoon actually fixed all of the major problems with pacing and plot that the books had. The books are just mediocre trash, and the television series elevated that to something better, a watchable show. You said the manga's pacing is terrible. Of course, because the manga tries to follow the original novels. But, you know, manga, they're comic books. They're not, the pacing has never been comic book strong suit to begin with, so you can just kind of throw that out. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the original novels, which are not the comic books, not the manga, the original novels, their pacing was awful. Like, a lot of their info dumps and things were awful. But the actual adaptation, the Japanese cartoon, managed to produce something which was thoroughly watchable, understandable, and enjoyable. Yes. Up. Gotta go kill more Ewoks. You see, though? They're trying to throw spears at me. Rumarin's actually tanking now. I wonder why he had to go back to the entrance of the dungeon. Damn. I fell down. Suppose I'll help my allies by doing this. There we go. Get some soul cairn minions up there. I feel like I'm in a Vermintide area. Vermintide 1, that is. Yes. The show has a rape in episode 1. The original novels had multiple rapes throughout the run, and the author said we only needed the first one to establish how bad the goblins were. The rest of this is garbage and shouldn't be in the show. And that's, yeah, the director made the wise decision to cut out all subsequent rapes other than the first one. The first one established how terrible the goblins were and makes sense. The others, were, served no purpose, really, other than to tell you what terrible things the Sword Maiden went through. And in the actual, in the Japanese cartoon, that is the adaptation, she simply tells you what happened. They don't need to go back and show it in a flashback like they did in the actual, you know, the original version, because it was gratuitous and pointless. We didn't need to see what happened to her. We already saw, you know, a rape in episode 1. We didn't need to see another one, let's just say. So when she references that she was violated by goblins, and that's, you know, why, that's her central motivation for wanting him to kill all the goblins, it makes sense. We don't need to see it happen in order to know when she tells us that had happened, because we already saw it happen to a different character. There's a point at which it becomes gratuitous, and you know, it just, I don't know. I think the author of the original novel was producing something not so not so good, and the director of the cartoon managed to make something better out of it. Here we go. Well, Berserk with Casca existed for the sole reason of just completely ruining everyone's expectations. Like, everyone had the expectations of where Berserk was going. Then Griffith was offered his, basically, godhood. And all he had to do in exchange for this, you know, infinite power was, you know, sacrifice all your friends. And, you know, you think he was going to be the honorable hero who was going to actually reject the demon's offer and show you how cool he was. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, he took the demon's offer. Hey, it existed for that twist and to show you just how terrible he was that he allowed that to happen to someone who was supposed to be under his care this entire time. You know, these were comrades. And he took the deal because, you know, he had other ambitions, and look at him creating a paradise afterward. Making you question, was all that suffering worth what he ended up creating? That paradise? And the answer is no. But at the same time, it opens the door to glorious Griffith did nothing wrong memes.
What have you got?
Which I think,
Teamwork right there.
you know, is, it's hilarious that we can say that by pointing to what he ultimately created out of their sacrifice. Even though we know the ends don't justify the means, because if they did, then everyone would be evil all the time. And we couldn't have good storytelling. Well, here we go. Yes, the ends always justify the means. Don't you know? Griffith did nothing wrong. Yes, the ends justify the memes. Pretty much. Okay. What else we got? Yep. Up, Lusty Argonian Maid. Look at all this. There's a telekinesis tome down there? Beneath all the Lusty Argonian Maid? Huh. I see, I see. Well, let's gather up all the copies of Lusty Argonian Maid so that we can put them all in the museum and perhaps sell them to crazy people. Alright. But yes. I actually do like Berserk. I just can't be bothered to follow it. Because, you know, I'll come back maybe 5 or 6 years later and people are like, a new chapter came out. That's an exaggeration, but at the same time, yeah. Alright. Ooh, at Morn Bronze Seal. Nice. Got it. Grave Dust. Alright. Well, let's head on up. So, where I was going with this is that when you hear someone say that you should not read the material, or if you want to skip the base material, you should instead wait for the adaptation. Don't listen to that guy. Pretty much 9 times out of 10, don't listen to that guy. It's rare. It's like a unicorn, okay? When you find, what's this? Dragon language, myth no more. Well, we don't need that. Now, as I was saying, it's like a unicorn when you get the great adaptation. The adaptations is actually worth watching over the source material. Yeah, right. Now that said, I love the Resident Evil movies. They're terrible and enjoyable. You said Lord of the Rings Amazon series? Well, the Amazon series doesn't even take place during the books, does it? I thought it took place in a, well, we got a boar.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah. Okay.
Where'd you
See,
come from?
what the Lord of the Ring, not the Lord of the Ring, so what Resident Evil did was it created a unique character named Alice, whose entire goal is to do things better than the canon Resident Evil characters. Yes. And that, because the character Alice is played by the director slash creator of that particular adaptation's wife. Yes. So he just wants his wife to do things better than all of the Resident Evil characters. Said, can she punch boulders? Oh, no. You have to understand, Chris lost his boulder punching powers in the adaptation so that she could still be better than him. Now, I was pretty sure that, yeah, basically when you said Lord of the Rings, you actually mean Middle-earth stories irrelevant to the actual Lord of the Rings. So instead of self-insert, it's wife-insert. Yes, that's exactly right. Although you say that in the wrong context and people will think things that they shouldn't be thinking. So don't say that, actually. All right, we are gonna go over here. Let me see. Oh. Yep, kill those Ewoks.
Good riddance, I say.
Okay. That'll do it. What else we got? Ooh, it's Skyrim. If you, the master of unlocking. Yes. Good. Fossilized stem. Okay, I have to wonder how long this takes. I got my stall rim, but if I'm gonna have to do this 2 more times, I'm gonna go crazy. So, yeah, we're just gonna nuke this. Wait, there aren't 2 more coffins? It was just 1 coffin? Well, that makes me sad. I thought maybe there was more than this. There were Stalrim all over the place, and that this was a great opportunity to get a lot of Stalrim. And the answer is no. No, it is not a great opportunity at all. So I will gladly take the torch bugs. Sure. Mm-hmm. Slow animation. What animation? I don't know what you mean about animations. I hit the use key on it just to see if it would work. And it was insane. But there's only 1 animation for mining. Sorry. Okay. What do we got? Ooh, is that an apothecary satchel? Yes, I will take those. There's the Reekling. Wonder if the lady at Thirsk needs more spears. She probably doesn't. I think it was a one-time quest. But it'd be funny if you could just constantly give her those spears in stacks of 50. Flute scalpel. What's in the fishing barrel? Is that an East Empire Company strongbox? Yeah. Let's clunk it open. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Stamina regenerates faster. I don't need that. The gems I will take, however. Whale! Whale's been painted over, unfortunately. Ooh. We were all painted over. Oh no. Is this what I think it is? Oh no. We knew she heard something. Good. Bastard. Yes. We got him. He is clunked, and he is zapped. Good. Now I know what cave I was in. This one. Alright. Walking Dead. Watched a bit, read a bit. It was okay. Little nihilistic. Lost all respect for The Walking Dead after they got to a CDC facility and were like, when the place runs out of power, it's gonna blow up. That was just too stupid to believe. Alright. It shattered my suspension of disbelief to the point at which I just went, no thanks. I don't need any more of this. Okay. Yeah, it was already a little too nihilistic for me. And then, hold on a second. Okay, so there's a whale here. And whale, eagle, whale, snake. Okay. So... it was eagle. Let's see if this works. Eagle, whale, whale, snake. That should do it. Damn it. Good. Eagle, whale, whale, snake. Match those animals. Learn the words of power. Unleash the cyclone. Unleash it. Right now. I killed Serana's freakling. Good enough. Good enough. Said the comic doesn't exist to be good. It exists to keep his lights on. I suppose. I would have concluded the main character's journey, then gone back and told other stories if I wanted to do that. Oh, Necklace of Gnashing Blades. We could take that. What do you think about this, Rumarin?
So, what's the plan?
Nope. I guess we'll grab the Black Book. This is what we're here for. We're here for the Black Book. Yes. Now, I'm not saying that all of the book recommendations I have issued thus far aren't, to some degree, pulpy trash, or not. You'll find very often that I prefer, what You know, I go in the opposite direction of a lot of literary fiction snobs, I suppose. That's just me, personally. So, things I have recommended in the past, things I've recommended here on this here stream, are not the end-all be-all, and many, and I say many people, might disagree with them. And that's good and healthy. It's not a contest about who reads smarter things. Yes. You're not sure what pulp means? Oh, easily mass-producible, typically of low quality, but exists to engender an emotional response of some sort. So an example of pulpy trash that's actually really fun would be The Mandalorian, for example. The Mandalorian is it is a copy of a pulp western that's done that's been done in space with authentic looking Star Wars stuff. Now, if you actually set aside all of the, you know, the set design and the you know, the background information that is unnecessary, and you actually look at the structure of the stories, The Mandalorian is just mostly, and up until toward the end, because it does change gears toward the end, but up until then, it's a space western, and a low quality, what we call a pulp western, specifically. Like, the characters don't exist to get developed. But the war movies are considered pulp. Well, okay. Okay. Hold on. There's some really high quality noir out there. But people saw the style and said, we need to make that, without actually understanding what made the greats great. And so they gave us the feeling, the atmosphere of noir without actually understanding why the themes do what they do. That's why noir is often just dismissed out of hand by snobs. Chapter 3. Because there's a lot of trash out there that doesn't know why the good stuff did what it did. They just know that they want to copy it. Okay. Anyway. I can't tell you about Conan because I have vague memories of Conan. Oh, Songs of Skyrim, we needed this. Yeah, I have vague memories of Conan. Yep. As long as it gets read, people read instead of watching TV all day. It's true. It's true. I am very often told that video games are trash by someone who sits and watches not someone who sits now. Someone who sat, because I don't know what they're doing anymore. They used to sit and watch, like, reality TV shows and contest shows all day long. And they'd say, well, video games are a waste of time, right? It's just kind of funny. Common joke amongst librarians to make fun of the people who go, I'm waiting for them to release a movie. Like Lord of the Rings. Oh, God. Lord of the Rings wasn't bad, but it betrayed a lot of Tolkien's core messaging to just kind of have a really cool movie. And I don't think it's any less of a cool movie. I enjoyed the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm just saying that if you read the book, you'll and you actually pay attention, you'll notice that some things are really off, just really, really wrong with it. If you take it as a separate media and you, hold on. If you take them as separate, and then you try to, you try to then compare them, you know, you'll notice things are described not as you saw them in the movie. People are described not as you saw them in the movie. Oh, cleansing the Fane. We needed that. Very good. Very good. Oh, that was a museum book. Nice. We got a museum book inside of a museum book. That's what I was talking about. I could probably just wold my way over there by getting somewhere high and then just flipping over and falling into there, but I assume that's not what the game wants me to do. Yes. Alright. Wow. I tried to bash that pot open and it bled. It still was bashed open successfully, but it bled. Glorious. Like it's alive. Well, the only one who should have, like, the whole thing about Boromir's brother being able to resist the ring is bullshit. Just complete and total bullshit. The only person in the whole thing who wasn't supposed to be tempted was Sam. Sam was the only one who was supposed to be beyond its corruption. And they were trying, Tolkien was trying to say something about people and about Sam's place in the world and what he represents. Sam wasn't just a person. He represented something larger than himself. And that stuff like that doesn't convey well to a movie and is lost on a lot of people reading it for the first time. Okay, we need to put some stuff away. We're in the black book. Okay. Shadow of War is a fun game, but it misses the point of the source material. Yes, I like Shadow of War a lot, actually. But I remember someone came into the chat trying to argue that this is all canon and all fits and definitely belongs in Tolkien's material. And all you need to do is read the Silmarillion and everything makes sense and you should just stop criticizing it. Yes. Shadow of War is held back by the source material. I agree. I actually agree. Shadow of War is a fun game. A very fun game. Which, is significantly worse for having to follow having to follow up on Lord of the Rings and include as much Lord of the Rings stuff as possible. They weren't even given the rights to use the name Lord of the Rings. They didn't have access to the Lord of the Rings trademark. Alright, next section. What's in the vessel? Orcish Warhammer of Muscle. Take it. Septums, sure. Mammoth Bow, sure. I mean, Shelob isn't a super babe. I mean, she shouldn't have been Shelob to begin with. If they wanted to include Super Babe Spirit, they should have done it. I would have made her, I don't know, the echo of one of the elves who died and was relevant to Carol Bimbo, you know, the elf smith. You mean Callie Bimbor? Yes, Carol Bimbo, exactly. Alright, but yeah. As far as the, I don't actually respect, what's this? Yeah, I don't respect the actual, Lord of the Rings, well, let's just say, Lord of the Rings movie canon introductions they constantly do. I think it's a great game to just play on its own, provided you don't, oh god, I just got kicked out of the book. Look at that. He stumped me. He stumped me hard. Well, I suppose we're gonna have to re-enter the book again. Black. Wait. There it is. Untold Legends. Okay. You cannot read while in combat. Oh no, my minions... I have to resummon. My minions are still in combat with the lurker. So now that my minions are here, it should have unsummoned the old minions. Which means we can probably read the book now. I was in combat because my minion was in combat. Yes. No, I'm still in combat. Well, fuck that then. I'm just gonna reload the game back into Apocrypha. You want to keep me out? The game will crash now that I said that. But, no. I agree with the assessment that the Shadow of War game is actually a very fun and pretty high-quality video game. And it is held back by being a, what do you call it? By having to follow the source material so closely. I feel like it shouldn't have needed to. Here we go. I have my damage reduction on right now, so should be able to murder this thing. Let's cause him to fly over to me. Yeah, you can see how I was able to tank that shot now. Damn it. Couldn't kill it yet. Oh, that nearly got me. Bastard. There we go. With Dragonhide, I can take these guys on one-on-one without a problem. Otherwise, I'd have to do Dark Souls-style dodge rolls everywhere. Like, oh, I gotta dodge over that attack and over that attack. Okay. Lead me away. Good. Done. Oh, nice. The thing adjusted again. Oh, Untold Legends. But isn't there more treasure? Pretty sure I haven't got all the treasure here in Untold Legends. Well, I'll gain one of the book powers, because why not? Let's see. Black Market is summon a Dremora merchant who can trade with you. That is pretty cool. I probably want that one. Secret Servant. Let's see. Dremora Butler to carry your excess items. That's hilarious. And bardic knowledge summons a spectral drum that plays for you. Oh yes. That's cute and all, but I think we need the we need the butler to carry my excess items. That sounds incredibly stupid. It's either a black market. I guess I have my phantasmal chest already. I don't really need the secret servant. Let's go with the black market. Yeah. I like the idea of a Dremora butler. I really like that idea, actually. I just can't see him doing things, yes. He might be better dressed in the phantasmal chest. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. That scry hasn't been activated yet. Meaning there is a section to the dungeon that I haven't done. So this is going to drive me crazy. Let me really quick just go ahead and save this and then grab the secret servant. So I saved the game before I grabbed the secret servant. Yeah, let's summon him. Here we go. Hold on.
A new master. It's been centuries.
I'd like you to carry some things.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he carries stuff. Okay. A new master. It's been centuries. Yep, and I could give him my fate cards. Yep. He isn't talking like a Dremora, I know. Imagine that. Imagine a Dremora that doesn't go... It was... Let me pull up my... my thing from the actual video here. Just a little bit of a reminder of how they used to talk. Yes, here we go. Yes. Let me just switch to full screen, and let me do one more thing. We should be good to go. Here we go. Ahem.
Gods and garters, another mortal here wandering around unsupervised on my watch. And why do you suppose my nimble-witted minions have neglected to batter, humble, and restrain you?
I have no idea, my lord. Perhaps they hesitate to interfere with someone of my evident prowess and good breeding.
Indeed. Even as a mere animal, you tower above them in intellect. In much the same regard as we exceed your wits, I expect. I am Dremora Rathine. At this stage, humble groveling is customary, accompanied by a handsome gift, or alternatively, a lingering death may be your object.
Yes. 1,000 apologies, but I'm a stranger to your customs. What sort of gift is customary?
I doubt that you can give me what I would really like, fleshling. However, I'll settle for the head of one Josiah Cade. Bring it, and we might find a position for you here. I'll put a word in for you with Methats. Now leave me. As you can see, I'm inordinately busy.
There you go. So, now you know. Now you know how Dremora used to sound. Yes. And then we had freaking it's so unfortunate. What ended up happening. So yeah, we'll see if this guy I'm wondering if we could alter his carry weight somehow and let him carry nearly infinite stuff, but hey, let's try this. Let's give him a common soul gem and see if it sticks around. Thank you.
I'll be going now.
In 15 seconds, anyway. Yep. Cool. Well, I mean, the Dremora in, they didn't say too much. Yeah, Morrowind, they were just rah, 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 little. I'm pretty happy with this Dremora, though. I've got a Dremora servant who can hold stuff, which is kind of fancy. Let's figure out how the hell I can get to the previous area, though. I want to see... oh, this gate closed when that other one opens, so I can't loop back around. Interesting. Yes. Correct. There was a Dremora who threatened to kill you and perform necrophilia. Correct. And he said, "Don't worry, I'll be gentle." But that was one specific edge case. And you had to constantly taunt him until he reached that point. All right. Let's go back. I feel like I'm missing something. There was another scry, and I don't know how to get there. Bit crazy. Can I just jump over there? Let's give it a try. What the hell? When I say jump over there, I actually mean just whirlwind sprint over. Yes. And that should bring me back up there, right? Yeah, so it's basically the same thing. I was curious about it. Let the barbarians out. Wold. Yeah, so someone was talking about Conan earlier, and all I could think of is a meme, which was, I think it was, if I grab the opening for it, let me see here. Ah, yes. It was from Conan the Adventurer, and someone was like, it was like a Nord barbarian versus Argonian, Argonian wizard. That's what they they said there. It was yeah, it was Nord barbarian versus Argonian wizard, I think, or spellblade, something like that. Yes. Okay, we're going back to the beginning of the damn book because I'm missing something. Is this as far as I? Okay, so this is where I got ported in. There is a scry somewhere. Oh, pick the font of stamina I didn't need. Great. That is exactly what you need to do. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any alternate passages. There's just this book gets me up to that platform. And once I'm up on this platform, there doesn't seem to be any alternate paths. It just kind of cuts through here. You see that book up there? That book up there is accessed that way. What, a map? Well, I mean, it helps to have a map, right? Look at that area. Ooh. Want to get on that book pile? Very helpful map. And this just puts you in that cage over there where you fight one enemy and then you're done. Yeah, there's the pod, and then there's the book back. But otherwise, just all I can imagine is, hey, Morris Mora just leaving one book, like just removing this book, the book back, I mean. So you just teleport in this cage, and it's like, yeah, you live in the cage now. We'll occasionally drop food for you. Or you can commit suicide, that works too. Alright. So this is the other side of that wall there. And it leads us to some interesting shenanigans. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, this is illegal, you know. Yes. Because levitation is illegal, so all the evil mages stop doing it. Now, all I can think of is, like, someone who had the ability to rewrite magic itself actually made it so that all spells, like all levitation spells, just stopped working. And there are ways to do that in fantasy worlds. Like, not Tamriel, because of the way Tamriel has been established, but, you know, the idea of, quote-unquote, the weave, which you know, both Warhammer and the Forgotten Realms use. It is possible to reconstruct how spells function in that universe. Although it would take a god to do it. Now then. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you have the divine miracle magic that people could use in the past, and it, they don't, yeah, that's the scry right over there. It's not activated, and I want to activate it. I'm thinking that it's just broken. The TCL and find out where it goes? Sure, let's go do that. Another pool with another creature, with another dead-end area. Okay, so all that is a second mini-boss fight that leads back around to the end. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a second mini-boss fight. Yeah, I'm gonna opt not to care about that. Reload to where we quick-saved. And that way we didn't TCL through the door. Because I'd rather not. And then we'll leave the book. Yep. Yep, let's just go in, finish this, leave the book. We're done. Magicka to create a steampunk-like jetpack? Well, you'd have to give it a tendency to explode or kill people. You know, kill their user. Otherwise, it would be ubiquitous. Or it would be used by only the most warmongering people. Yes. I mean the rocket boots? Oh no. So we did it, we got the book. How you doing, Rumarin?
You lead, I'll follow.
And Sir Honor?
Oh, what is it?
Nothing.
I'm right behind you.
Yes. We're leaving now. Said, what about Scrolls of Icarian Flight? Actually, they removed the entire jump spell from the game as well. Acrobatics went away. The ability to boost your jump height beyond the game's default values was removed from the game. They didn't explain that. They just talked about the levitation act. As a broad paint, this is why we can't do this anymore. Alright. Let's go have a chit-chat with the crazy guy. Skipping the dungeon, going straight to the boss fight? Yeah, almost like they need to redesign their dungeons so that couldn't happen. Nah, we don't need to do that. That would be silly. In Fallout 4, they gave you the ability to use a jetpack, and oddly enough, they also started one-way barring most of the doors. Yes. Fallout 4 simultaneously one-way barred almost all of the one-way, or the kind of the horseshoe exits. At the same time, they added jetpacks. Okay, let's get back to the Skull Village after we wooled our way over. Yes. That's how we do it.
Nakist!
Hello.
My son and I gather items to trade with travelers. His name is Nicholas. He's a good lad, strong and loyal.
Right.
I only wish he wasn't so eager to leave the village. I've tried to tell him that the world beyond our lands is dangerous and cruel, but he won't listen.
I could talk to him.
You would do that? I know he would listen to you. You've been out there in the wide world. You know its perils. Yes, perhaps you can convince him. I would be grateful if you would do this thing, outsider.
If I would do this thing, yes.
I hope that you can make my son see wisdom.
Yes. I have to convince Nicholas to stay in the Skull Village. That's a thing we can probably fail by having him go out in the world.
Good to see you again, Skull friend.
Yes.
By saving Baldur, you helped to preserve our sacred traditions. The ash from the Red Mountain has made the land sick.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, perhaps.
Perhaps.
I fear to think what would have happened if you hadn't saved me from the elves.
Yes. Yes, indeed. You wouldn't have a problem with the linear dungeons if, wait. The reason you can't sneak in the exit. Aha, chain on the door blocks your path. Jeez. Yes, the door is barred. The way is shut. What? Grabbing some gems. Technically, those are all soul gem fragments, but whatever.
True, but I think that Edla would be hurt if you didn't give her the chance to trade for it first.
Okay.
You know how happy it makes her to play the village peddler.
You speak the truth, Baldur. It makes my heart glad to see her keeping busy after Heifnir's death. Very well. I'll ask Edla to trade for some coal. My mother was Skull, but she left the village and I was born in Skyrim.
You said soul gem fragments. Soul gem fragments are used by mods to construct regular soul gems. Yes. All right. She's not cold. Nords don't get cold, don't you know? Here we go. Don't you know how the here. Yes. I was gonna say, let's look at the berserkers from Blood Moon. Look at them. See? Just standard Nords, right? And you may think to yourself, but those are just berserkers. Those aren't regular people. Yeah, but they're Nords. So let's see, what do Nords have? Well, they have some kind of weird power here. It turns out they're supernatural in nature. They resist frost 100%. Skyrim fucked with that, and now they're only partially resistant. But the whole idea is they don't give a shit about cold. Nords don't get cold. That's the answer. When Nords get cold, the rest of you are dead. Yes. Alright, why'd your mother leave the village?
A trade ship from Skyrim struck ice off the coast near the village, and the Skull took in the surviving sailors. My mother fell in love with one of the sailors, my father, and eventually returned with him to Skyrim.
Right? Did she ever return?
Sadly, no. She died in Fall Creek, where I was born.
I see. What do you need?
I came across a few of my mother's old things not long ago. Among them was a necklace that my father gave to her when they were married. I believe she would want it placed upon her tombstone in Fall Creek, as a symbol of her undying love and the great sacrifice she made for it. If you find yourself in Fall Creek, please give this amulet to the priest Runel and tell him that I sent you. He will understand. I don't have much to give in reward, but return to me when the task is done and I'll do what I can. Thank you, Skull friend.
Yes. Very good.
Good day.
Yes, the original lore for the Volkihar vampires said they could walk through ice and live in underwater glaciers. Yes, just in ice palaces under the ocean, under the Sea of Ghosts specifically. And oh boy, did they get hit by the Nerf stick, as Bethesda makes less interesting things than were written about. Okay. Let's see.
I've seen outsiders in our village before, but none were like you. Perhaps I'll be the first skull to slay a dragon. That would be worthy of a tale.
Right. Yeah, this guy, he's up to no good. I think it was, yeah. Let me find the clip there. I think it was right here. Yes. So, here we go. Here we go, everybody.
That would be so great! Aren't you excited? We're going to be Jedi! Learning the ways of the Force, building a lightsaber. Ah, of course, you already have one. I'm gonna get one of those stupid training sabers.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I can't help it. I want to make a good impression.
You seem really nervous.
Aren't you? I mean, well, why would you be? You already have a lightsaber, so you're probably way ahead of me.
Yep. Your mother tells me you want to leave the village?
That's right. I want to go out into the world and earn great glory. I want to hunt the deadliest creatures and claim vast riches. I'm wary of living in this village. I want to do something with my life other than farm, fish, and hunt deer. I know it must be hard for an adventurer such as you to understand this, but we Skull live very boring lives.
Look at Serana there. I'm clipping through Rumarin and look at Serana's eyes. All right. There we go. It would be dangerous and you're not ready for it. Intimidate.
Well, I know there is some danger, of course, but I didn't think it would be that bad. If
Yes.
the risk is truly so great, I will train with Wolf Wild Blood and hone my skills. Perhaps in 3 or 4 winters, I will truly be ready.
Yep.
I can see that in my eagerness for adventure, I have forgotten my duties as a son and as a Skull. You have helped me to see wisdom, and I thank you for that, Skull friend.
Okay. So we did it. Let's go talk to the mother. Hey.
I welcome you, friend of the Skull.
Wait. There she is. Hello.
If Nicholas leaves, I fear he will never return.
He agreed to stay for 3 or 4 more winters.
May the Allmaker bless you with many sons and daughters, outsider. Once again, you have shown that you're a true friend of the Skull. I wish that I could give you a reward that is equal to the joy in my heart, but I don't have much to offer one who has so much already. Perhaps these will prove useful to you. These herbs are unique to the island, and their like cannot be found elsewhere.
Yeah? Yeah, those are herbs that are unique to the island. Okay. What else you got for sale, though?
I gathered some plants that are useful for making potions, but I have other goods as well.
I see. Well, how about the seeds? Oops, I don't have any money on me. Hold on a second. Serana.
Warm, Skull.
Yes. We need to talk to Serana. She will give us the septums we need. We give her all our septums for raisins. That should do it. Hello.
It's so good to see you again. Among other things, I have some fresh bread I baked this morning, and vegetables from Finna's garden.
But I think that Edla would be hurt if you didn't give her the chance to trade for it first.
Yes. Seeds. Black lichen. Chicken egg. We'll just buy her everything. In terms of herbs, not all her food. Her food is kind of worthless. But yeah, it was nice to buy all the herbs. Thank you.
All right then.
All right then.
You know how happy it makes me to play the village peddler.
Yep.
You speak the truth, Baldur.
You
Makes my
speak
heart
the
glad to see you
truth.
keeping busy after Heifnir's death. Very well. I'll ask Edla to trade for some coal.
Okay, let's get out of here. I already have many blood farms. You mean children? I only have 1 blood farm currently. The child in Whiterun. Yes. Can you be my father? Okay. And she goes, can you give me an allowance? And I said, sure. You wanted 1,000 septims? She goes, oh my god, I could buy everything at the marketplace with this. I'm like, you believe that, but whatever. And most of the time I just give her 100. Anyway. I just grab some troll blood from a troll. Gonna keep going. Onwards and sideways. Yes. Yes, 100 is still much, I know. She's kind of stupid. Doesn't know how money works, and that's fine. She just needs to live in the house that I purchased. Yes. That's all she needs to do. As long as she lives in the house that I purchased, the house isn't empty. And therefore we don't get squatters. That's the main concern. Okay, we summoned a minion here from the Soul Cairn. That'll do. Yep. What are they fighting each other or? Weird. Good. Good teamwork, done and done. Got it. Reekling hearts. Yes. In Oblivion, you can eat day-old bread for a septum. Yes. Yes, you can. Oh,
They have
wow.
these things here too? Well, that's fantastic. I assume you'll be wanting to...
Yes, I will delve the riches eventually. For now, though, we have to kill these crazy fire ash hunters. Their melee attacks are also very deadly. The ash hunters, not the actual little ash crickets. Yes. Oh god. I'm actually burning to death. Didn't expect that. Got it. That bloatfly is especially difficult.
Tough day for you.
Verona's getting it. She did it. And now the paste belongs to me. I can eat for a whole day with a single coin. Bless you, kind sir. Okay, my followers are fighting the other ash hunters, so I'll get this one. Damn. Almost got it. That other one hurt me a lot. Where's Ramarn? Damn, it seems to be dodging. Yeah, that actually did it.
Dead.
Yep.
What have you got?
Good, good. Move slightly to the side, the bastard. The fools! Good. That should handle it. Everyone's still charging down to hunt them. It's fine, though. You're getting all the Ash Hunter paste. And the moment we kill the last Ash Hunter, we fight the Ash Spawn, of course. Oh. You said bread has gone from 5 cents to $3 in 50 years. You can get 89-cent loaves of bread. And we're talking wheat bread that is actually good for you. Yeah. It really depends on what brand and where you get it from. They will try to charge you $5 for a unenriched grain loaf if you let them. Yes, we infused it with a lot of no, don't worry about that. Start the bread revolution now. I'm just saying that I've definitely, in the past year, picked up multiple loaves of bread for about 89 cents. Now, I'm not saying that it's the best bread in the world, but it made good sandwiches, and I looked at the nutritional information on the side, and I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Looked like normal bread to me, so. That said, there is white bread you can get for $3, which is terrible. Yes. Hello, Neloth.
There are too many coincidences. There must be someone behind all of my recent troubles.
I got a black book.
Excellent. I'll just make a copy for myself. It's far too dangerous to carry the real book around. Of course you can handle yourself. Of course you can.
Of course. Of course.
Now, take this for your efforts, and we'll call the matter closed.
Yes. Alright. That should do it. Know any more black books? Let me see here. Briarheart, someone's attacking you. Someone attacking you?
Yes, I have enemies. Legions of them back in Morrowind. However, in this case, I have reason to believe it is someone in Solstheim.
I suppose you want me to kill them?
Not yet. That may come later. First, I need to identify the culprit. I've enchanted this ring to find the source of the attacks. Here, take it.
Got it. Now that's Ring of Tracking. How does the ring work?
Just wear it. It will light up the source when you get close to it. I enchanted the ring with a bit of ash from the last ash spawn attack. It can follow the magical link back to its summoner.
Yes. How close?
The link is weak, so you'll have to be within about 100 feet of the source.
Right. Makes sense to me. So, how do you know that you're under attack exactly?
Ash spawn keep appearing. One night, a part of my tower mysteriously withered. Then my steward was killed. You had to find me a replacement. I've even been attacked by dragons. Do I need to go on?
Not sure the dragons are about you.
Maybe not. I hear they've been seen over Skyrim too. Even so, there is more than enough evidence that someone is out to get me.
Got it. What'd you learn from Briarheart?
A connecting soul thread is knotted 3 times. Once for the heart, once for the spirit, and once for the body. The knot gives the connection a strength that may be the key that I've been looking for.
The key? I see. Can I help you with any more of your research?
I'm running low on heartstones.
Okay.
If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you where you might find one.
Heartstones, okay. Well, tell me where I can find them.
Every time the Red Mountain belches, more of them land here. Look around for impact craters, exposed rock, that sort of thing. You may need to pick away at it to pry the Heartstone itself loose, but you look strong. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay. Hold on. No.
Around the grounds with the ring on.
Yes, with the ring on. Need Serraner up here, actually. Serraner's down there, so I gotta go down. Hold on. So, where is... There she is. Alright, we just need a heart stone. Very good. Go see Neloth.
Don't lose that ring. It was difficult to make.
I have a heart stone.
Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some septums.
Okay. There we go, then. Someone earlier said, wait, you renamed your gold septums? Well, I mean, he calls them septums, so I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, OGs call them drakes. Well, it depends.
I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you.
They call them drakes, septums. Oh, Bible of the Deep Ones. Pick that one up. Hell yeah. That was worth it. We got a copy of the Bible of the Deep Ones from Hackdirt. Don't you like Hackdirt? It's Shadow over Innsmouth all over again. Alright, so we have to put a ring on. And find out what happened to Neloth's enemies. Yes. Where are Neloth's enemies coming from? That's what I need to know. Yeah. Yeah. Gold, drakes, and septums were all used interchangeably. Which is good. Hello.
I heard you fought a dragon. That must have been terrifying.
Yep.
Until next time.
Remember when that orc approached me and said, he owed me 1,000 septums, and you, until you set him up in this tower, and now he's untouchable. So, you owe me the money. And so I drained his life from him. I took all of it. I found him in bed, in the inn, and I literally sucked the life from him. Oh me, oh my. Let me see here. Yes, if you ever check out Time Master, the movie, you can have Michael Dorn literally say to a kid, you realize that if you lose this game, I'll strap you to a chair and suck the life from you. True. True. Michael Dorn's the guy who plays Worf in Star Trek.
Who's there?
Alright.
I knew I heard something.
I won't live to see tomorrow, you said? Wait, who the hell are you? Level 88 Red Guard. Damn shame about you. You're dead. Wait, not yet? She managed to slip by the lightning. Good on you. Still died from Serana's attacks, though. Alright, so someone earlier asked to see my armor. Well, depends. You got my shouting set. We have my conversation set when I use speechcraft. Then we have our combat set. Then we have our stupor stealthy set that lets us go invisible. So those are our sets. Shouting set, infinite shouts, stronger shouts. Higher speechcraft, better prices when I buy and sell things. Take less damage, free expert level destruction spells, and people can't see me. It depends. Depends on the set. Usually I go around looking like this these days, with the dragon robes on, because I really did kill Alduin in Merak. So I think that's just appropriate at this point. Blood, heart, flesh, and ooh, an Eastern Dwemer sword. I'll take that. You know, we don't need her armor. She can keep her armor. It's actually kind of bad. We should get more Heartstones while we're here, come to think of it. Let's use Luca's pickaxe and some good old Elemental Fury. and get ourselves heartstones. This is how you mine, don't you know? Using not a mining animation, but rather attack. So we go over here and we do this. Elemental Fury lets you attack very quickly. And that's that. That is the best way to mine. The Stalrim pickaxe can mine anything. It's Luca's pickaxe. It's an Explorer Relic. So in addition to being a normal pickaxe and an ancient Nordic pickaxe, it's also a pickaxe that can give you bonus relics when you mine at a dig site. Obviously, we don't have any dig sites here, so it's irrelevant, but hey. Do we have the ring, though? I think I changed rings when I did this just now. Let's see here. I'm supposed to wear the ring, ring-a-ling-ding Neloth's ring, yes. Neloth's ring of tracking. Alright, so we have to find the ring. We have to run around and find it. What is the name of the quest is Old Friends, and it says, find the source of the attacks. And you notice there's no thing there. I just need to walk around Tel Mithrin, which is back over the way I came. I got distracted by all the loots and loot-related activities that I completely forgot what I needed to do. Yes. Should be fine. So, we're just supposed to walk around Tel Mithrin, and the source of the shenanigans is supposed to glow. Although I question that. Yeah, I don't see any evidence of this. This is the wizard's tower. Oh, I see the glow. I see the glow. It's down that way. I'm assuming ash spawn will rise up. Dumbstone Graveyard. Ash level 40 ash spawn immolator. As an immolator, he just kind of throws some bolts around. Let's clunk them. We got Alright, so it's the sarcophagus. Staff of yeah, it's a Staff of Calm with a Heartstone. I just need to take the Heartstone to Neloth and say, wait a second, what else is in there? House Telvanni necklace belongs in a museum? Well, there we go then. These other sarcophagi don't seem to have much in them. We'll double check though. Bone meal there. Nope, just a skeleton. Last sarcophagus. A skull. No one cares about that. A skeleton in there is kind of weird. They usually cremate their dead. Whatever. Let's go. Wait, is the starfish? Blue, I don't need it. I already have blue starfish, several of them. Yes. Okay. Disabling map markers is great in a game that's like Morrowind, where they actually give you enough information 90% of the time, and that extra 10% of the time you're like, well, shit, what do I do? I don't know what to do. And it gives a sense of catharsis, words. It doesn't matter. It gives you satisfaction, let's just say, for actually finding things yourself. You know, that 10% of the time. My throat's messing with me, so I am. Anyway, as I was saying, before I go AFK to fill up my cup, I actually think less quest markers would be good. I do personally think that, but the game has to support it. And if the game doesn't support it, then it's just a recipe for frustration. Hello, Neloth.
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
Yeah, this Heartstone is the source of the attacks.
I've known for decades that Heartstones will animate the ash, but it would have to be very close by. Where exactly did you find this Heartstone?
Yep.
Ildari? Then it was my own fault. She was my apprentice before Talvis. She volunteered for one of my experiments involving Heartstones.
Really?
It was quite annoying when she died.
I see. There wasn't a body in the grave, just the Heartstone.
What? That's impossible. Wait, unless she didn't actually die, the Heartstone could have kept her right at the edge of life and death. Could it be? Could Ildari still be alive? Could she be my nemesis? Wait a moment, while I cast a more specific divination.
All right. Do it. Divinate. While you divinate, I'm going to sneaky grab these soul gems.
I call upon the powers of the sun, moons, and stars. Ildari Celril, reveal yourself.
Here we go. Explosion!
She lives. Seek her in High Point Tower.
So, Ildari does live, after all. She thought she could hide from me, but she can't. She's holed up in High Point Tower.
Right.
Go rip that thrice-cursed Heartstone from her chest.
I see. Is there a bounty on her then?
Why is it always about money? Yes, yes, I'll find something around here to pay you with. Now, go. Be sure to bring back an amusing story of how Ildari died.
Okay, that's fine, I suppose. So, we have to go deal with the crazy lady. The previous Neloth apprentice, who is in High Point Tower over here. We gotta go take her down because she lived or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're going over there. We're gonna go deal with it. We have to mostly wait until the excavation here is done. Also, we're waiting for Arian to learn more about the Amulet of King's Shard that we're looking for. There's a lot going on. And, it's fine. Just, you know, a lot going on. Where's my followers? My follower... Oh, there's Sir Honor. And Ramarn should be following close behind, unless he isn't. Well, what do you think?
Do you need something?
No, I was just, wondering if Ramarn would run over. There we go. How you doing, Ramarn?
So, what's the plan?
No, let's go.
You know what they say, timing is all about something or other.
Right. We're moving along. Heading to High Point Tower, where we're going to kill a certain someone. I don't think if it did not... Yeah, there we go. High Point Tower. Actually, High Point Tower's over from the map marker. Let's mark the actual tower. Not the actual tower, but the actual entrance to the tower. I was gonna say. A cave. Trouble or treasure? That's what NPCs say. I don't particularly care one way or the other. I wonder if this area's respawned yet. It would be interesting to see if there are new Morag Tong in the Citadel. Worth going to check out later. May not even respawned yet. There's a lot of stuff around here, though. And... Reavers. Kinda expected more than 2 Reavers here. I don't know, people to talk to. Nice people. Yes. Clunk him. Guy is so clunked. Oh, they're both dead. Good. We killed both of the Reavers. No problem. We're gonna hit with our satchel. Blood, yes. Our scalpel, sorry. Blood, heart, flesh, and we don't need any. I suppose we'll grab one set of chitin just in case, but I believe we actually need heavy chitin. We won't get anytime soon, so kind of waste. Oh well, septums it is. In the apprentice chest, we got a Vardenfell glass shield. That's worth taking. Potato cabbage soup. And regular cabbage soup. East Empire Company strongbox. Cool. East Empire pendant is ours. So it shall be on our path to the tower. I can see the tower itself, but I believe we wanted to enter a cave underneath it. And we got Spriggans. Going to combat set. Trying to burn me. Oh, that hurt a smidgen. Well, if that's all there is to it, then I can probably kill this thing without too much trouble. Running to its friends. Damn right. Gonna explode like an Atronach. Because... Huh, no, didn't. Weird. Alright, I'm just thinking of how Skyrim made all the flame Atronachs explode on death for no reason, and ESO's like, hey, we should do that. We should have some of that. And it makes me sad. So she's supposed to be in this tower somewhere. And it looks like the actual tower itself is inaccessible for the most part. And instead, you're supposed to enter through the bottom where I thought. I was hoping to get up there and see if there was something cool over there. There's that sky shard we picked up earlier. Oof. Okay, down it is. There are... Wow. Ash spawn here. Okay. That explains why there's ash spawn here. That's some high quality kill cams. Good. Done and doneer. Alright. Yep. Just a lot of ash everywhere. And the power animating it wears off. It's just a pile of ash that I can loot. A-okay. Before we go into the actual citadel, I'm going to take all the alchemy ingredients I've been grabbing out here. I'm going to shove them all in a... Yeah, that's the entrance to High Point Tower. For a second, I thought this was all an exterior dungeon that just kind of went under the ground, and I thought, that's cool. It was like, you know, vanilla World of Warcraft had some of those. But no, we'll ignore that. We'll use our Crucible. Put all this stuff away, which there is much. Still, we're getting a good amount of Dunmer blood from Solstheim, so I'm very happy about this. It means that we can make as many resist damage potions as we want. I'll be able to exploit the crap out of them. This is good. Now, you can see just how many alchemy ingredients we were sitting on. Kinda crazy. That should do it. Alright, let's talk to Rumarin about some other stuff. We'll unsummon our minions before we go further into this dungeon. And the reason is because they will push me forward and, in general, make things a pain in the ass. I kind of don't want that. So, as you can see, these skeletons here, we'll just unsummon them. Soul Cairn skeletons, known as Wrath Men. And then we talk to Sir Honor. And for her, give her all the food and the miscellaneous items. Good. Picked up plenty of heartstones. I'm actually kind of impressed with how many we got. Okay. Our carry capacity is set. Now, what I'm curious about is, can I resummon that Dremora as many times as I want, the butler? Let me see here. Yeah, the secret servant. I'm curious about this.
More cups and plates for me to carry? I don't suppose you'll carry some of this for a while? I always dreamt of being a pack mule.
I love it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I think, yeah, Power of the Elements, Red Cooking Secrets, Songs of Skyrim, and, oh, Detect Dead, Figment of Pain, Masochist's Memory, Parasitic Growth, Telekinesis. Thank goodness. Some actual stuff that I was able to learn. And, of course, all the Lusty Argonian Maid Tomes. That's important, too. Very good, very good. So he can hold on to those.
It's been so much fun.
Yes. Awesome. All right, let's get going. Save the game again. I'm willing to bet his carry weight limit's like 200, 250, something like that. I'm going to see if I can expand it. Give him like, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000. But I'd have to do creation kit shenanigans for that. I want to see if I can maybe change his carry capacity in the console or something silly like that. Or force him to equip an item, possibly. I'm not going to... I could manage him through the follower system, but that would break several things, and I don't want to do that. I learned my lesson back the first time I was messing with the different follower systems. Yes, but I'm not going to do any X editing or creation kit usage during this playthrough. I've been playing this particular playthrough for 481 hours and 48 minutes, according to this. No desire to mess with it now. Not going to rock the boat. Not going to add any more mods. Not going to do anything like that. I got plenty of content to do, and it's standing on the back of so much other content. Don't want to fuck with it. Alright. The fools have taken me in. Weak, pathetic men intent on looting this ancient fortress. Their crude mining. Oh no. I'm still weak from Nellos' betrayal. He promised me power and glory. He failed to mention the constant pain and the voices. By the three, I would do anything to not hear these voices. When my strength returns, I'll have my vengeance on my former master. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, she's a crazy one. She's probably converted all the bandits here into ash spawn. So I'm thinking we'll cast Dragonhide and then head on down through. I say as I realize Dragonhide's at the top. So I was looking like, that's the spot Dragonhide's supposed to be. At the top. Look at the whole page instead of just focusing on where you think it should be. Oh, exploding spiders, great. Exploding spiders is exactly what I wanted. Wait, where'd that lightning bolt come from?
Where'd you come from?
I got distracted by a lightning bolt and those spiders got their way over to me. Yep.
Careful.
Good. Ooh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Spider pod. Spider pod. More spiders to fight.
That's one less to worry about.
I thought it was just all gonna be, you know. Well, hold on a second. Grab that gem. Heal Rumarn. Oh, nice. Serana's spider got healed too. That's kind of silly. Ooh, ruby. I like myself some ruby as long as it's not by Rooster Teeth. Alright. Don't get me wrong, the Ruby Red trailer was good. It's just everything else after the trailer was garbage. It's a shame the guy who choreographed those original fights is dead now. If he had gotten his hands on some competent writers, instead of people who were just told, like,
Where'd you come from?
just make anime, like, just watch these anime and replicate them, which they admitted that's exactly what happened.
I've always wanted to say that.
If they had actually... Sorry, if that particular fight choreographer had actually had competent writers at his disposal, he could have made something really special. He actually had no interest in writing the show in general. He just had some really cool character ideas and movesets and powers that he wanted to throw together into a series. And so he had these other people be writers for it. And those other people had no experience, which, you know, you got to get your experience somewhere, so that's fine. But the problem is that rather than having them try to come up with unique and interesting things, he gave them a list of anime, Japanese cartoons, and said, watch these. Yeah. All right. Eggs there. Oh, runes. Activated the trap. I felt it was worth doing. Let's back up. Let's back up and go over to the other place. This area. This is what I wanted to check out. Yeah. I don't know why. Just something screamed to me. Check this area out.
Done and done.
Done and done. Okay. I'm gonna grab some mushrooms. Amethyst geode. Nice. Let's do that right now. Let's get Luca's pickaxe out and harvest this. Yes. Ooh. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Spider pod. Do not need the iron boots. Seeing if there was anything else lootable here. Instead, I targeted Rumarn. That spider web looked like it was concealing something cool. It wasn't. Ah, emerald. These geodes are kind of nice. But other than those 2 spiders, I don't see anything else worth taking over here. Be cool if you could dig out this wall or bomb it like Zelda, because look at the cracks. Yeah, and then there'd be an extra section to the dungeon. Wait, how would you know to do that? We'd have to show you how, I suppose. Anyway, now we can go back through the rest of the dungeon. I just, I saw that area, I remembered that area, and was like, no, I have a need to go in the other direction. So I did. I went that way, I checked it out. I'm grabbing the pieces of wood there. I've used up a few doing other miscellaneous things. Other and miscellaneous? Yes. Spine. Some people were messing with bones and necromancy. Boom. Yeah, they're fine. Let's continue. Still very confused. Ah, Inkwell. And Journal Part 2. I am stronger now. The Heartstone kept me alive after Nellis butchery. The Heartstone, I combined spirits to bone, ash, and raise a servant to do my bidding. Tonight I will seize control. These miners and fortune seekers are pawns of Neloth. I can feel them staring at me. Oh, they'll betray me just like Neloth. So she's become completely obsessed with Neloth. She sees Neloth everywhere. When they sleep, I will raise my ash spawn. Their brood of leader will die first. I can see lust in his heart. He may act all kind and generous, but I know what he wants, what they all want. They want the Heartstone. I'll keep a few prisoners, need test subjects, just to try out a few ideas. Okay. Yeah, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They died unceremoniously. Hello? How you doing?
Help! Please, help me! Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Help, please.
Thank you for rescuing me. That witch was gonna kill me soon. I just know it.
What can you tell me about her?
We were digging in these mines when she found us. She was hurt so bad, we took pity on her and nursed her back to health. She repaid our kindness by attacking us in the middle of the night. Those of us that didn't die were made prisoners.
I see. What'd you do with the prisoners?
Horrible things. Experiments, and worse. I'm the last one. The others are all dead now. If you find her, don't make her end quick.
Where you go now?
First, I'm gonna leave this place as fast as I can. Then I'm gonna get on the first boat to the mainland. Good luck to you.
Yes. Just gonna take a screenshot of Rumar in there. With the look on his face like, yeah. Alright then. Down we go. We found the prisoners that she was killing. Looks like there are geodes to mine all over this place, which is nice. But we have to kill everyone before we can come back through and mine this properly. Otherwise, we'll just be fighting spiders and ash spawn. Yeah, there's sapphire, gold. Like, this whole underground area beneath the tower seems really nice.
You've gone far enough. Neloth is a fool to think he could send some lowlife to finish me off.
I think I dropped my jewel somewhere.
Alright. Oh, an Ash Guardian?
Where'd you come from?
I know how to summon Ash Guardians. I've already, like, I basically mastered that magic already. I'm sorry, you're not that far ahead of me. Yes. Nell's current apprentice is able to summon Ash Guardians without too much problem. Yes. Do that. Look at the Ash Spawn run. That's all it can do.
Always good to come out on the winning side.
Yes. So, she ran away. The paranoid crazy lady she is. Would have been nice to see. Wait. Hear explosions, so clearly something's happening. There, oh. The legendary Dragon Male Curus provides complete immunity to fire and grants the fire breath ability. That is one of the items I needed for one of my side quests. Nice. Let me see. Fire breath. Huh. So, if you didn't have fire breath... Oh, complete immunity to fire? Okay. Hello, Mr. Ashbon. I was looking for you. I was like, whatever. I suppose. I'm burning right now, but it doesn't matter because I have complete immunity to fire. Yeah? He immolated me. And it does nothing. That ice spike from Serana probably did more damage. As in, like a tiny bit at all. Fire salts. Oh, a sapphire, that's nice. I have to come back through here and loot this place properly after we're done. For now, though, pretty sure that'll be that. Yeah, she's going up to the top of the tower, I think, in order to fight me. So I got the Dragon Male Curus. That's kind of nice. Yes. Yeah, he set me on fire again.
Be careful.
Yes.
Be careful.
I think he put some sort of endless fire effect on me where I burn until the end of combat. Which is distinctly possible. Because I definitely have been burning for a while. No, he runs. Hold on a second. Am I invisible? What's happening here? I think I'm invisible. Let's wait an hour. Nope. Okay, I don't know why the fire effect is still on me. Let's take a moment and switch our gear out. We're still invisible. We can see our hands, but we can't see ourselves. Yeah, it's actually a problem. Give me a second here. I think I may have broken everything due to shenanigans. Nope, I'm fine. It was just some kind of weird effect. So I set up rain shelter and I was able to see myself again. That was weird. No, I still can't see myself here. I can see my hands. It seems to only be not in rain shelter. Turn invisible. You're invisible again. Yeah, it's not it's only in third person too. And for like when I had this invisibility problem before, it didn't affect me in okay, I'm gonna make a regular save and then I'm gonna reload my previous save. Just wanna see if it's a continuous thing or what. I'm not gonna quick save until after I've checked this. So I'm gonna try to understand what's going on here. This seems a bit odd. Okay, so this is when I was actually on fire forever. And I switched that, and now I'm no longer on fire forever, and I'm no longer invisible. And I've loaded this up. Interesting. Let's drop this. Give me a second here. No arrows recovered. Alright, so let's throw down another save here, just in case. And we'll go fight the next ash spawn and probably regret it. Yeah, this guy, I have a feeling my character turned invisible when I killed that ash spawn. No?
Where'd you come from?
Hmm. No. Apparently it was just some weird screw-up due to the different effects that were on me as a result of whatever shenanigans happened earlier. Bizarre. Ignorable.
Who's there?
Yep. Damn, so he is hurting me with the fire. That is absolutely true. But we can just back off and ignore most of it.
Tough day for you.
Serana invokes her powers and beats the crap out of things. Very good. I'm checking to see if I turn invisible at any point in time, but I suspect it was the weird effects of that male.
That'll teach you.
Yeah. Everything looks fine. Ashy, ashy. Okay. We are through back to the area we were at before when we found out we were invisible for some reason. So, yeah. It was just some weird mixture of status effects that caused it. Okay, she should be up there. Her traps are hitting me. I'm gonna ignore them for the most part. No, I'm not. She knew she heard something. There she is. Okay, we're gonna hit her with Rally right away and try to talk to her. I want to see what she has to say for herself, but being a Bethesda game, I bet she won't have anything to say at all. Hey. I casted Rally on her. No, was it not Rally? Was it Pacify? Pacify, sorry.
Keep your damn spells to... And what might you need, hmm? Yes. And what might you need, hmm?
Yes. So she's been pacified completely. And she has nothing else to say for herself because this is a Bethesda game. You notice in previous games, some of the NPCs actually do have things to say. Oh, we got, that garnet was a museum item. Gotta get the bracers of pounding. That's great. Gems. Alright, so she's the big boss. Which means we're just gonna slit her throat, I figure. Well, technically we'll, sneak feed her. And that won't kill her. That will just feed me a bit and keep me from dying instantly. Maybe she's pacified so she won't go aggro. Let me try this, yes. Very good. We are going to go ahead and slit her throat now. Yeah, apparently I can't slit her throat. Yep. The Heartstone protects her. Oh, she is tanky. I'm impressed. Yep. she's a lot tankier than I thought she'd be. Okay, so not only can I not slit her throat, but she's an extra tough enemy compared to what I expected. Thank goodness I'm resistant. Rip her heart out. It literally said press E to rip her heart out. That wasn't even a joke. It's funny because I'm about to extract another heart from her because of video games. But yes, Kali Ma, exactly. Got her robes. I believe those robes belong in a museum. Maybe? Possibly? No, they don't. Look at those Telvanni shoes. 92% resistance to shock. That's just kind of silly. Well. What does this lever do anyway? Oh, it's the exit. Okay. I'm alright with that. Got a gym there. But yeah, Kali Ma, that's really the way to put it, I suppose. Glow dust there. And, yeah, fox pelt. Nothing? Okay. Up and away then. No, we're done. Well, that's obvious. That loops us back around. Now we can tell Neloth how she went insane. Is that everything? Let's double check something. Hold on. I'm gonna loop back down around here for a second. Yes, this is where I got the first journal entry, so I don't feel so bad about that. Yeah, we're good. It just looped around to the introduction of the tower there. No problem. Let's go see Neloth and tell him that she is dead. That she went absolutely nuts and thought he was out to get her. He was right. She was right, I mean. She was right. He was out to get her. After all, he sent me. I guess if we think about it this way, technically she was the aggressor here. And she did think that, like, the voices told her that Neloth was out to get her. So she constantly heard voices. It was Neloth's Heartstone that was to blame. The one he embedded in her chest. Kind of like Fox Carius. He also had a Heartstone embedded in him. And Ashspawn, of course. Good. One more? Yes, one more. This one isn't even a strong Ashspawn like the others are. This one's weak.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, these ash salts are pretty interesting. They're fortify enchanting ingredients, so could actually do quite a bit with those, I imagine. Most of the Dragonborn DLC alchemy ingredients are just way stronger. There's a dead Reaver here. Let's get our scalpel out. Blood, heart, flesh, and lockpicks. Oh, card of fortune, mystics, an ebony ingot, nice amethyst bracelet. Kinda nice. There's Sir Honor. Gonna ignore that, grab the Nirnroot, and head back up to see Master Neloth. Master Wizard of the House Telvanni! He's a bit nuts. Just a bit. Normal, reasonable people don't live for thousands of years and commit experiments. I was about to say commit atrocities, but I mean, yes. Let me see here. Up and around. There we go. Neloth, I must speak to you.
You're alive. I hope that bodes ill for Ildari.
Yes, Ildari is dead.
Well, well, you have proven to be a more valuable ally than I anticipated. I have a staff for you, but I would also like to make you a member of my household. A member of House Telvanni. No need to thank me. I know you are overwhelmed with gratitude.
I am a member of House Telvanni, you say? That is a bit ridiculous. It means that I need to kill someone to get their position, right? Ha, ha, ha. So, do you need help with your research?
I suppose that depends. Are you willing to be an experimental subject?
What kind of experiment?
Oh, nothing too dangerous. It should provide an additional spectral tether from your own life spark to the Adric realm. You would experience it as a sort of increased vigor. You would fight longer, feel stronger, that sort of thing. At least I think it will. Probably, almost certainly. Of course, you never can tell.
Give me a second to save the game before I try that. For reasons.
Are we done? Say, how would you like to advance the art of magic?
Sure. Let me see here. Really quick, what does it mean to be a member of your house?
For now, not much, but in a few decades, when I return to Vardenfell, you would be seen as Morrowind nobility. In the meantime, we would keep a bed and chest here for you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's talk about the advancing research.
I suppose that depends. Oh, it should provide an additional spectral tether from your own life spark to the Adric realm.
Right.
You would experience it as a sort of increased vigor. At least I think it will. Probably.
I'll do it.
Now stand still. It's my first time casting this spell, and I don't need any additional distractions.
Right.
You won't feel a thing, but if you do, try not to scream too loudly. My ears are sensitive. Off you go. If you discover any side effects, come back and tell me straight away.
Experimental subject. Watch for side effects. There we go. That's the quest. Watch for side effects. Neloth peddling magical steroids. Something like that. Oh, wow. He's captured some Spriggans. That's kind of interesting. I assume this bed... Oh, no, that bed's owned. That's a House Telvanni master necklace that belongs in a museum. Okay. So, that bed is for the apprentice. That chest is not mine. I did keep a bed and chest for you, but so far I don't see a bed or chest. Unless it's somewhere else. It's in the cage. No, it's a terrible idea. Alright, let's get going. I'm just wondering, if I became a member of House Telvanni and I start Project AHO, would it know that? Because that would be kind of not so great. Like, you do realize I'm a member of House Telvanni, right? This is the kitchen. You live in the kitchen now. How you doing, Drovis?
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here.
Well, how about I...
Still can't figure out why I was working on that damned pillar.
I was going to offer to actually get you something, you know, but I guess you don't have any quests for me. That's fine. It would make more sense, though. You know, like, I barely have any food already for these people. So you go, okay, well, maybe I should ask this guy to go get some food for a quest or something, you know? He probably doesn't have any money. Master Neloth is notoriously stingy. Alright, well, I'm supposed to watch for side effects. That's fine. It's not that big a deal. Let me see here. Hold on. What was it? Trying to remember what this was. I'm supposed to watch for side effects. And it's like, okay. Go mess with some things. Yes. Let's go fight those enemies there. Uh-huh. Wait, hold on. If I'm in rain or swim, it reduces my health. Great. Why was there an explosion flying across the land there? Reduced my max health. Yeah, that's glorious. Okay. An Arc Cryomancer. And an Arc Pyromancer. They're both fighting each other. So yes. Fine by me. We have to leave. You need to leave! Yeah, I'll go tell Neloth that it drains my health when I get wet. So yeah, that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. Let's tell Neloth about the side effects. Water is bad. Hey, Sir Honor. Bye. That someone else is using this as Rumarn goes up here. Neloth!
Where is that lazy steward of mine? Verona? Oh, no, wait, she's dead. Drovers!
Yes! Verona! Oh, no, wait, she's dead. Drovers! Yeah, so, the spell made me weaker when I got wet.
Wet, you say? I suppose, yes, I can see how that would have inverted the tether. Unfortunate. Couldn't you simply avoid water? No, that won't do. Can't have you forego bathing. The ashlands can leave one a bit pungent, and it's obvious you've been through them. Here, I'll just remove it. Here's a bit of coin. Should help mitigate your inconvenience.
Right. Looks good then. Do you have any water by chance? Glorious.
It's good to have everyone not running off to that damn sacred stone every night. I suppose I have you to thank for that.
Yes. Let me see here. How's Drovus working out? Everything for sale. I don't think I have anything new from him.
I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you.
Let me double check to make sure there's fundamentals of alchemy. We'll pick that up. And, Saints and Seducers. That doesn't look terrible at all. Alright, everything else looks fine. Wait, 7 stages. Sorry, the 7 flights. Yes, need 2 of those. That's right. Vex Teachings Volume 5. Very good. We just got a bunch of museum items from him. Yes. What we need to do now is we are going to sort through these and read any book that hasn't been read. And we're doing that specifically in order to mark these as being read, also to earn a bit of experience points. So the missives I don't have to worry about. There you go. Saints and Seducers. Does that look insane? It should. So there we go. That's the first one read. You can see my level progress. Oh, Interesting. Noises in the marsh. Apparently that was a while back. That was somewhere completely different. We do not want to use Mysterious Device. That starts Dwemer Tech. I'll wait on that. But, yeah, these 7 flights we want to hold on to. And that should more or less do it. Vex Teachings. Yep. Daedra and the Daedra.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Yes, I am. I guess that's it.
All right, then.
Yeah, there's nothing else I need here. So, Neloth doesn't have any more quests for me at present. He will probably have a new Black Book quest for me next game week.
Stay out of my way.
But, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. I don't see the better chest that I'm supposed to have right now. Nope. I just assume that either respawns later or he lied. Let's see. Alright, I suppose we'll search for the missing miners now. I haven't, wait. No, we don't have to do that yet. We have to wait for him to, communicate with us again. Yeah, wait for a message. That's it. The search for a missing miners objective we don't need to worry about. Yep. I don't know if there's anything else we need to do up here then. I suppose we'll just head back to Skyrim for now. Aryan hasn't contacted us yet about any thing going on, which is a bit weird, but also not completely wrong because it's only been a couple days. Figure he needs at least 3 to figure out more about that shard of the Amulet of Kings. Let me really quick just go 'S, and we'll see. The Ebony Staff is there. Okay. That isn't very punny. Alright, yeah, we need to talk to Serraner next. And again, 'S. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Nah, we're fine. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I had that staff ready, just in case. Okay, we can go. We're heading back to Raven Rock to see if there's anything there for us right now. Otherwise, we should probably get back to Skyrim. It's been some time since we got all this stuff started, so... Very happy with how we progressed today. Even if the other guy will have a new mission for us soon. Probably the very end of the whole Dragon Priest quest line. Yep. I'm thinking about what else. There's probably one more Dragon Priest on this island I'll have to kill, but this is the big boss. The one that's gated behind thousands of septums. Let me see. Yeah, that Hearthstone node has still been recently harvested. Nothing we have to do except get back to Raven Rock. That's fine. Oh, Fire Ferns. We used to be taking. Check back with Aryan's research. Okay, so rather than having a note delivered to me, the game just says, hey, you've waited the arbitrary amount of time. Aryan's probably ready for you now. Yeah, we got to go back to Skyrim and see what Aryan's dug up about the Amulet of Kings. Suppose we should also kill this Spriggan if we can. Yep. Seems to be immune to magic. Oh, God. Another Spriggan. That one's burning me pretty badly. Yep. Come on. Almost dead. There we go. We did it. The burnt Spriggan has been destroyed. Good. Kaboom! But yes, they frequently want me to come back to Raven Rock to deal with this ridiculous dragon priest problem. Again, we've already killed Alduin and Mirak, so Mirak's like, I could have easily killed Alduin myself, but I chose a different path. Yeah. Sure, Mirak. Now, let's see. Put this stuff away. Whoops. Not to Serana. I need to give Serana the food. And then, yeah, I think we're clear. Just, you know, a bunch of miscellaneous items like these pods that I don't really care about. Okay, we can go. Into Raven Rock. Not the cool Raven Rock like in Elder Scrolls 3, the garbage Dunmer version of Raven Rock. How you doing, sir?
With the Ashspawn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
Right.
Well done, friend.
Yeah, you know what I did to Mirak? I read him to death. I went, he just basically committed suicide after, suicide by, Hermaeus Mora after he got read at too hard. Let me see. Where is it? There it is.
Odin Veleth, captain of the Redoran Guard at your service.
Yes. So, I shouted him apart. Kind of. Yep, Shattered Legacy. That's what we gotta go for. We gotta go for Shattered Legacy right now. No delays. Let's head back to Skyrim. How you doing, Captain Galland? He always uses that leather there. Always.
Seeking passage to Windhelm? The maiden doesn't move until I've been paid. Come back when you actually have the gold.
All right, Sir Honor. Sir Honor's carrying a bit of septums. Just a bit, you know. 86,000 septums, something like that. No big deal. Gonna fix them sails. Oh no.
The maiden doesn't move. Load up, and we'll get underway.
Right. And that did it! Okay. Hello?
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
If you're looking for passage,
the Northern Maiden is
talk to
ship-shape
Captain
and ready
Gowland.
to go.
Seeking passage
Captain
to
Gowland does the
Solstein?
business around here.
Talk to Captain
just a
Gowland
shipsman.
if you're looking to book passage.
Sorry, I just had to listen to Captain Gowland. Captain Gowland. Captain Gowland.
The Emperor of Tamriel, dead. These are dark times, my friend. Dark times indeed.
Very dark. Extra dark. Nuka dark.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, we're just gonna take our ship now over here. It's gonna go over to the Solitude. Yes. To Solitude. As it should be now and forever. Okay.
Well met. A fine day to you.
Sure, Wanderlust. You talk to Egg Brothers?
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
You talk to Egg Brothers. This way. I realized I was going in the wrong direction. The Emperor's ship is still there. Months later. We've, saved the world. Done all kinds of stuff. Yes. Very good. Should turn those Argonians into the authorities. Oh no. Well, I suppose, you know, the one who goes, "You could see me if you get bored, stranger." I could do his quest. Might be fun. We have not done that quest yet. Wait, how long have you played the game and not done his quest? You know, only 482 hours and 32 minutes on this character. Alright, let's get into the gallery and have a chat with Arian. Oh god, who's...
So exciting when new folk come into town.
Hello?
I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and just sleep forever.
Yes, you should. Alright, so she wants to sleep forever. And I'm thinking we should help her. So we're gonna go ahead and follow her. Technically, if we can get out of line of sight of some other people, we should just slit her throat right now. And then head on in. Yeah, I think so. If no one's watching us, let's do it right now. Let's slit her throat. I don't think anyone will see us. Good, good. We'll butcher her in the streets. It's a shame the butcher came from, Windhelm. You know, they thought they got the butcher in Windhelm, but it turned out she had, this butcher is still alive, so. Yep, there we go. So she was just tired. Hello.
Yeah?
Hey. Oh, hired bodyguard. How you doing? How you doing, hired bodyguard? Wait a second, are you going to the safe house? I think you're going to the safe house. I think one of the wenches that I paid to live in the safe house actually has a hired bodyguard. Oh no. This is all wrong.
Need something?
No, I don't. As you can see, I have 2,121 displays. That's 2,121. Insane, isn't it? Utterly mad. Alright. Well, I'm thinking we need to do one or two more things. We have a black book we need to put on display. Let's go do that right now. What time is it? 9 p.m. It's a good time to pray to our Lord Manny Marco. Yes. Pray to Manny Marco. I'm only at 129% favor. I need to sacrifice more souls. It requires the constant sacrificing of souls to keep my favor up toward 200%. It's only reasonable to have your favor at 100% or below. Everything else requires ridiculous amounts of action. I suppose Mehrunes Dagon just requires you killing people, but that's a whole nother matter. Yes. Let me see here. Just gonna take a moment. This is an intensive area. Yes, very intensive. You'll see. The load is absolutely normal, because what it's doing is it's loading in all of the mysterious items. Oh, there's Niles. There's Elia.
What do you need, my friend?
Yes? You need something?
I think we need to go check out the Daedric Gallery. There's Serana. No, Lydia. Sorry, Lydia.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Yes, there's Lydia. There you go. Okay, we need to put our black book away. Untold Legends. So we just have one more black book to find. And then we have all of the black books of Hermaeus Mora. And this place is getting more and more corrupted, but don't worry about it too much, yes. Mirak's sword is there. Mirak's staff is, well, I have it right now. But that's good. We placed the black book. This area is getting more and more corrupted with his evil. But hey, that's fine. I like how a clone of Meridia's bacon is lighting the room. We got all but two, all but three. We were missing a Jade Dragon, missing a Jade Lady, and missing a Jade Dragon. Okay. Jade Dragon 2? Is it just the... yeah, it's a Jade Dragon. No, there's nothing here. Okay, so it's literally just the Jade Dragon 3 and the Jade Lady. That's it. I got the notched pickaxe, the ancient Nordic pickaxe. Rock Splitter belongs here. Where did Rock Splitter go? I don't even know anymore. Ah, Lydia again.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Yep. We need to go see Dalen, actually. I forgot about Dalen. Yeah, we need to go. Niles just left. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. As I was saying, natural science, Dragonborn Hall. Yeah, we're gonna go downstairs into the basement. Suppose I should put some replicas away while we're doing this. Yes. Okay. What I need to do is we need rep. Yeah, we actually need to summon Rumarin. Rumarin has the replicas, I think. So, Rumarin, get over here. No, do not place the items. Okay. Rumarin's here. I need to search for replica. Okay. Wooden mask, Mirek staff, Croesus. That's fine. No, I never started the Horizon survival playthrough. I've got way too much stuff to do these days. Plus, I started an ESO playthrough instead, which absolutely has precedence because unlike Fallout, which I'm actually not interested in the story of Fallout anymore at all, I have a mild interest in some of the ideas and themes expressed in some of the quest lines of ESO. Let me see here. Ash Extractor, Potamus Skull. There we go. Replica. Just put all these away. And yes, we can sort them. Good. Now we'll save the game and let that start sorting the replicas. Meanwhile, we gotta go downstairs and talk to Dalen about a certain fairy who's trapped. This may also take a while to load, because these are all the weapons in the game. All the armors in the game, I mean. That are not unique. The armory is just the place where every non-unique armor is just displayed, along with various weapon types and things like that. You'll see as it takes forever to load, which is normal. Okay. You saw some stuff just ping-pong around for a second. That's because you can see the Dragon Bone, Dragon Hide, Dragon Knight, Dragon Scale, Dragon Plate. You can see how there's various Dragon Steel, Dragon Bone items. There's a freaking Dragon Steel Scythe, for example. You know, a lot of stuff that I haven't finished messing with. You know, it did place the 4 new displays. Not that I need them. But, yeah. Stalrim stuff. Looking at all the insane items that I picked up thus far. These are ancient Nordic items. All of the different types. There's the Nord War Pick, There's the honed Nord war pick. And where's the third one? There's doesn't matter. No, this is just a pick with 2 blades. Okay, so this is just a regular pick and then a pick with 2 blades. Ridiculous. But yeah, all of the different armors and weapons that anything that's not a unique armor or weapon and isn't enchanted, it goes here in this hall. And so you can see how the leveled lists have treated us for a while. Oh, I forgot about the Akaviri samurai armor. And there's the regular Akaviri blade stuff, blade shield. You're missing a few of the blades items. We only have a handful of blades items right now, like a short spear, a standard sword, so on. The ancient Falmer gear looks really cool, though. Yeah, ancient Falmer dagger, mace, sword. Bit by bit, we'll get the rest of the ancient Falmer stuff eventually. Now we're back over to the entrance. So I believe Dalen is on this side here, in the east wing. Might be Feindal. We'll find out. Hello, Dalen.
Some people don't like talking about politics, but a healthy debate should strengthen your convictions, not weaken them.
I understand that, but a healthy debate can be very annoying if you don't want to have it at a specific time. So, is there something wrong?
Well, I have to admit I haven't been entirely honest with you. You helped me find my loot, and for that I'm eternally grateful. The problem is there seems to be something missing. Or, rather, someone.
Someone?
That's right. And I don't mean a pet dragonfly or something like that. I mean a real person. Just a really tiny one.
I see. Someone who lived in your loot?
You may not know this, but there's all sorts of weird creatures in Valenwood. Well, you call them weird. We just call them creatures. Ever read A Dance in Fire? She's sort of like the mimics that live in the trees. Except that she has legs and a brain.
I've met the sprite, actually. I can take you to her.
And she's still alive? Ha! And here I thought I was the lucky one. Still, she won't last long without the loot. We should hurry.
That's it.
It's fairly blasphemous for a Bosmer. As you wish, this life is yours to command.
Alright, so we got Dalen, and we're going to take him to the fairy lady. Yep. I know Aryan told us about the amulet. We're going to talk to Aryan on our way out here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, he's a Bosmer. I mean, why wouldn't he sound like Fargoth? Aryan, I need to talk to you. What's going on? Find out anything?
Ah, my friend. Yes, I have some news for you. The shard you carry does in fact appear to be one from the Shattered Amulet of Kings. And I have discovered that the other fragments are quite possibly here in Skyrim. The Guardians of the Shard believe that the Dragonfire could remake the amulet, and must be converging here to seek the aid of a dragon.
They may not even be aware that they are being hunted, like this Byron fellow who found you. Perhaps you should find them to warn them.
I would probably advise starting your search at High Hrothgar, as they seem to be a central authority on dragon lore.
Right. So, we now have to seek the Guardians outside High Hrothgar. The Guardians who are looking for the other pieces of the Amulet of Kings. I have one of the pieces, and we're going to have to find the rest pretty soon. However, what we have to do right now is we actually have to take our good friend Mr. Okalo down to meet that fairy. And the fairy was down here-ish. Yeah. I think it was... trying to make sure I know. Yeah, it's got to be here. Oops. One more time. I hit the wrong button because I'm a genius. Actually, I'm trying to hit ESO buttons, oddly enough, because, you know, you hit F on target and then it marks it. But, yeah, Vothum is where we cleared last time. The tower, Gloom Reach. Here we go. Yeah, the Lost Valley. Place a marker. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that marker was placed properly. Alright, well, let's get out of here. We now have an extra follower, which is A-okay. But, yeah. So we have Mr. Dalen, who will, or we can guide, I should say. Huh. Where did my other followers go off to? The traveling dignitary still dead, butchered in the streets. I have a feeling they got teleported. Let's teleport them over to me. There they are. There's Sir Honor. So let's group everybody up. And we should get going.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yes. So, as I was saying...
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches.
I am the slayer of the Glenmoral witches. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, wait, we need to go down this way. Yes. To Skyrim. This is good. Oh, the crazy blacksmith who believes in I think he's dead, oddly enough. I'll have to check because yeah, the blacksmith who had Rock Splitter might actually be dead. That would be awkward. Alright, let's save right here. Now we're in a pretty good situation, so...
Most bard songs are about love and war. No one wants to hear a tune about the frugal merchants.
Yes. I like how you said frugal and the actual dialogue said coin counting. Okay. That's good enough. Hold on. Yeah, you can't hear it in the microphone.